Kessben 93.3, Kessben 92.9 Accra. Sanso and Kessben Television. When you go to our Ocean, Yamamuna Chi. We a midweek edition of Midfield Action. Yeah, the air bro, a good demunsem, the free studio ha bro, and opebia kopim said Don Kubebo, and sana ya peja yemu. DSTV channel on Sabakan also no a 364 mo amushe Go TV no channel on Sabakan also a 121 na mo no so kakra e de ama yen Sanso and a Facebook ni YouTube dinano unsa ebeka Kessben Television Kessben TV your DAB plus receiver no so no e ba enche kra no e ho so ye duru ho nti unsa ebeka Kessben 3.3 baby a wo bi ankra ne Kumasi Kessben 3.3 unsa beka live and so e wo ho multi TV decoder no ye was so digital television we are ye was so din Yenina suma mu nyina akwaba nsembɛn ene na no peye bobo no de bremo Tony Montana de mbokwa mono ne kakra na wawura games ekoso na fe wawura stories ahodo enso emu de abre Australian Open no enso ekoso akodu stage ben hifo na Ephraim hifo na enso bem or the transfer stories kakra enso bebre ene anopei Montana de Tony me busa say baby a Messi any Ronaldo wo bia no why an influence e won the team so no esopa yeah hwe say bako team the most googled team in 2023 ni na no sa brand no ni influence nti bako so the influence e won the team so na so ama ne ko ba say omo ko China tour ono we print no omuso mu to no mu nyanko omo omo no one influential fa go for me no don't any details nyina enso bebreye na fe ya ba afcon no before say ba afcon no Middlesbrough na mo Chelsea ti omo kakra bi our bridge no so tiwa kakra bi our bridge no so enra but Chelsea fans we need to do na hwe game na and I'm afcon ekoso amanfo adwen bebrebe Total Energies afcon 2023 Côte d'Ivoire and 4 games and a basso before the game, during the games and after omo free omo fans any break na enyasem ketu akra omo ekomanim any year and so any day. And then 4 games and a bebaso. They didn't kind of 5 p.m. say and on board no na the tosumino and so 8 p.m. the details in Yabuano and so ya the Bremo ne story say free afcon you know can make you translate na odinina and so Brayen. Coach Chris Hutton sacked by the Ghana Football Association. And most some kakra haman for the messages kakra ba the afa coach ni saki ehon ye baba ne ba behwe enyo no nko ono ene ne technical team ni nyina no ye jo mo kwan obia enko na adwuma fofora unya na waye we any other local stories about no the bremo among for messages and easy but me the would have account 055159993 055159993 for messages number na yin kan o dwumade so emfa emamo and then sumechiska and then sumechiska and then sumechiska and then mechiska who win here 2000 cities 2,000 cities, 20 million. Uwinia, medibe mouse, simple. Fa shiwata so *256*2 hash dial. Na select number 1 *256*2 hash dial. Na select number 1. Na urawa. The betu biano 5 cities, and a betu. For the one room 2,000. Put him there, no more be. Pamchofa ho ka agro na unso wetimi anwini wan wini enra wan wini nansan ne wan wini last week na last month bia ne ne eyewoda nti fa ho ka agro no na unso wetimi anya sika anya no nko ana meche na mom wow if I'm to message Jessica so what to be done ne o to a me fa cho o to ya o so wetimi ka 200 Ghana o so wetimi ka 200 cities 200 cities what to be the can go no dada na fe ene na wo shase so wa shase me pa cho betimi anya 200 cities do wo ha hwe phone no so what they are going to be there wo ha hwe phone no so se ne na wo to a wo to wi a wo ha hwe phone no so e de mu nyina ka ho enti wo ha 200 jigoto bibidi sa na
investment no.
Oh yes yeah
if you 200 no more say invest
okay ultimate my year why not enti me dey money pa 40 nipa aduanan and I may check 200 ama obia Kessben Casper de bro and anopay I don't know sika fa huram do wo no they are going to be the phone so we say 200 Ghana about good phone no eso all right Kwame ni pakro no saka okay say ana numbers no kra ba dia mo select bi na mu so mo saka 200 na Tony
I won't do
tell mo kra my yenhwe de every one see meche 2000 cities edikai Montana di Tony.
Meta CP award winner. Yema etiefo ene ahefo akwa heshansa yehensama ekoso enkofo ekroso. Yeba shase e the free Afcon emu aye dinye papa too bad. Black Stars of Ghana free Montana Ghana interest no aba form and so whatever the case may be still tournament no or record enra games and 9 and ekoso Cameroon one more ebomodin edin kunme kamiensa ema Gambia eti ka ne momienu game way na emu edin ye papa very late and Cameroon enya omomatwi na omodin kunim 3-2 Guinea and Shebi Senegal Eshemienu earlier on na Algeria the Desert Foxes Omalus Mauritania Ashomokaba ko omontimi anti na Angola Eshe Burkina Cameroon ema Burkina Faso entimi anti ene about 5 in the live commentary ebeba obetien live or Kessben Accra 92.9 Kumasi 3.3 and the games are about near the same time simultaneously about 5 Namibia and Mali South Africa and Tunisia about 8 Tanzania and DR Congo na Zambia and Morocco and the first way games are about so enra and the ne ebaswa the live commentary ebe bro and Angola Estampom authority Esha come no Burkina Faso omon entimi anti na Angola before the game na players no Eba Park Omura Stadium ho Jama omode so no na omo rival no na efeke kemo me hwe we ye kwan Angola for no era stadium ho Angola for the first so I have a dressing room. My hair Kessben television, all red, a strong form, and now I'm a man to my country in artware. I don't know. Now Omura Stadium Hono arrive on an effect. Omo a volume now, sir. Omo the Atosin Murano very high in camp. No wonder say, give me no question of Burkina Faso entering Ansum. Angola for nation coming noir, Burkina Faso entering anti way a gamer and not a boss. So now after the gamer. Angola for ni winning we no before ehun jamano after so omo celebrate pa ye Angola for ni bi way Angola for ni before na mo run was through after the game am ko wi adwuma no fall and so omo de ani je no esanso etwa so a ye show our Kessben television so and Cameroon very late now we didn't kunim sa match na Ghana for bi ani tell us match we and can anya draw match highlights now here our Kessben television so until first goal no Cameroon for and a share and then Gambia ever take at the second goal at the twa so until at the point na Gambia lead by 2 goals to 1 yeah pono and Cameroon Amunya equalizer on goal Gambia financial mo and no and our here our Kessben television so and then finally third goal ebaye Gambia for no edomonsa share goal nanka game number 3-3 VAR cast there be obi de nsa shogunti go away and jina go se pmu legitimately 5 Gambia 2 Cameroon 3 na after the game Samuel Eto'o ono feka foot Cameroon football federation president eno Eto'o na owani bremu pa because some comment me and qualify anka by now can be bia betimi ato no kofo dem no eno that after the game Eto'o ojina dressing room no hagi players no even wa park no so no chia the colleagues the players no sir mabo adwuma pa ye hwe eniema Eto'o ye just after Cameroon qualification. Samuel Eto'o feels and born in ranking number so some qualify the knockout phase of the AFCON. No, our next game is against Nigeria. What a game on a Saturday, you better enjoy. Cameroon players no call dressing room no. Hey, I heard the Nigeria no na abroad so dead the pack Cameroon players ni yeah. Our dressing room yenko na yenhwe kakra. Cameroon after qualification. Yes, Bia. Omaji trophy and rather Omonya late winner. Now I'm qualify into the next phase of the AFCON. No, and no one in general no. Kessben television so clearly who say any general abroso a champ for so Omaji Nations Cup no qualification to the knockout phase. And one in J and I hear our Kessben television. So now Cameroon fans are I went to travel and Cote d'Ivoire now move here. Fans no fee or move various TV so much channel. I'm going to see Germany pa. Cameroonians back home and I'm on Germany pa. Hey, match weka Cameroon for free ma. And then can crown bet Daniel Butu because I'm a qualifying pony and come on qualified the anke bien wa. Ka obetima keka e de acheche omo rank Eto'o na so be hyehyehye pra. And no memu nyina crown 10 upside down because I'm qualified e call the knockout phase. In Gambia, I'm put up a strong fight. I'm lose 3-2 there. Then some fans are omo fie Gambia supporters ni gidi pa say omo lose here. Then so AFCON in total I'm a fan say a positive because players no I are there pa.
Personally, as a Gambian, I can attest to the fact that the boys is definitely a level best. We have seen a team that we have never seen before. When it comes to performance, when it comes to, come Joy Lumunda, so, this is cool, man.
They did well. Yeah, they did well. We are very happy,
Do you think they will learn from their lesson?
No, definitely they will learn from their lesson.
Gambia man na akwadam players no omo ofie de na tournament no mugidi pass oman qualify for the knockout phase na so players ne ade pa enra omo hye na Cameroon ababete ahye omo gidi pass mo de mo no eso ani ye papa Algeria 2019 champions omo free mu obekai AFCON 2021 group stage omo ntimi qualify beyond the group stage na World Cup course 2022 so among qualify this year AFCON so group phase omo free mu enada after the game Algeria fans dodo na bo full hotel horse players and coaches no bi anya de omasa mo me hwe hawa fans ni bi omo hotel na omo eni abre na omo ye niema wo ho no
شكون يضربك؟ خليك يضرب. Non, non. C'est quoi ça? Arrêtez de filmer, sortez.
We a furious Algerian fans. Omo free muno. No mo de ho ni bre ho yaw. Eko Algeria, omo hotel ho se players no. Omo de money our form papa. Nti on person no mo di nkomo. Players ni church mu nti a omo de money aba form 2019 match tournament kama 2 years on 2021 group stage na montimi antra World Cup course so Qatar 2021 qualify and announce group phase so mafiri mu AFCON way mo de na poto players no and about that their heads in shame any bre no fans no omodi pass on bufu because Algeria football no e declining yento so other stories Inter Miami Messi ko ho no influence no eso papa o say year 2023 Tima Google for as such an person mo tion mo nsempano. One, Inter Miami because Messi arrival. Two, LA Lakers, Los Angeles Lakers, NBA. Omo team no and the most second most searched club. Was Google and a three. Al Nassr, Ronaldo club no. Enti most Googled sports team in the world. 2023. One, Inter Miami. Two, Lakers and a three. Al Nassr. Yento also Al Nassr what there. Al Nassr on my communicate said China Shenzhen friendly game and also come bono on my etchemu. Now so steady more yet now on my prepare Ronaldo ni plano a Jenny Power into Al Nassr on my two on my tono on my postpone say Ronaldo plano a mobile game our China enye into Ronaldo on my yes come tifo obi abekita ni jersey number 70 already now on my printing near man now come be tifo no every seat now mo be out to so and no and a China phone say game no Amazon no on my exercise now fans ni be echo Ronaldo and Nassr hotel ho Chinese fans not to draw na bofu on my say on my boka e bi mo say on my tutu kwan from a chichiri pana on my ebe Ronaldo na Ronaldo si we pra into tournament no and I say preseason games no ontimi emmo hadwene Ronaldo any media ni share no so no obobo achepa one tempera ne mo me pra de e kan football bia ho nti ni pra no e be dem pa so betimi asi akan na say anasafo no a postpone sa to ya fans no enfanche yentie Ronaldo.
Well guys, for me today is a sad day. Because I want to say sorry to the Chinese fans, especially in Shenzhen, because as you know, in football, some things you cannot control. As you know, I played 22 years in football, and I'm the player who don't have too many injuries. So I'm really sad because you know. Al Nassr and myself, we're coming here to China to enjoy the tour. I'm coming to China since 2003, 2004, so I feel home here. I feel this is my second home, not only because the welcome of the Chinese people, but the culture that you have from me. I felt that I'm always special here.
Ronaldo and a Chinese fans no upper match any plano and and a tono. I'm more Shenzhen, I'm more China Chrome than someone to me and to also a game bia. I'm more go back to Saudi. No turn at all numbers and so arrest curd not on my boss China there since 2003. Ebe sin na Abribia no call into the second home we Portugal and the second home and China and ya pass the people of China any opportunity and to me I heard this time or they are chopping more than na at the Momo Yankon Turkey Fenerbahce player Leonardo Bonucci also on the target pa said next year this year for Euros no obetimi akọ future e de ama ne maya Italy Euros no ambassador Mokoje na ne beje pass be part and parcel of Italy team now Eddie Eco Euros no Hiddeness any AC Milan boy Emma Mike Mignon Sunday no Obeka Monday in Puetras no you show so many of the videos Tamana France nibi Edin the color do not tell now on the entire team of Milan on pay free park on so called dressing room and other and Italian Football Federation FIGC omo judge no omo judgment ruling ne baye say omo abra Hiddeness several one match ofie wabra fan bia entimi emba Hiddeness for nagasa air prosecute sa fan na opili ode menyon e kala yidi na tem no omo ebe prosecute no mama na lifetime ban already second one say court ebe dia branch na sem na de say efata no court nso code no omo ede abono one Laporta was for the first time on the Javi Nyadwene. Obeka Javi Bratudra say league way in one day papa 8 points and a Barca 8 really a better than some betting Ababi City na Girona Madrid Mama Son Mabaji League a better than Pasa Barca Ebechi. Nano and a Juan Laporta president Emma Barca or Sim Pempi on a Javi Ayadwene for the first time on a Javi Ayadwene. Barca still a league no only say Amo and a betting Aje Javi someone to president they say Barca and the club a league omo ebetimi age FC Barca person omo terminate contract with omo Nike still omo nyan gree on say two parties no and the crowd hold that sikasem Barca more Nike and your Madrid say omo ebetua eno na yet say Puma etechire na ama Barca for I determine say contract twampo na also Nike for a party we say omo ebetimi terminate FC Barca and then you read omo any Bilbao Copa del Rey ama Inaki William from Ghana camp AFCON no or the private jet I could do Basque Kromo Bilbao omo any Barca and Asia and Ernesto Valverde a former coach Emma Barca currently or not coach Emma Bilbao and also match we can favorite and the former club Barca and a favorite minimum and Bilbao ever say on between any qualification Elder Militao the contract
before Soboko Elder Militao the contract wako extending hun sansam kakra no mame sankai manfo so wano besi enche wano si ya afina do ho abeka midfield action program yi ho a meche sika sisi ya after Tony anu si ya meche 2,000 cities but they mo be 20 million mo be sisi ya agrono a ene eguso a ye di star 256 star 2 hash star 256 star 2 hash na fi was selecting number 1 Kessben FM Kumasi ni atro ho do be shembia no 5 cities Tony anu besi enti no person do ho e kan first draw no ho a ye intentem na fa ho ka ho ansa na makoche 2,000 cities I didn't kind and no winning 2,000 na be good phone so nemom wo hwa meet me at the 200 cities I be good phone so to wo hwa what be da na safi na do ho awuram what to be na check it na he ebia na 200 cities aba be good phone so and no with me the show how far ne kran ebe ye nipa duanan and me mo bia 200 cities 2 million 200 cities a good phone so do one what take phone to be adiguswa Montana de Tony
I want you now Militao remember defender though since 2019 and we bought Eddie Amalos Blancos 143 appearances Washe 11 goals with 5 assists and yet bad for a defender this year only one game pen ball because of ACL crucial ligament injury now remember I extended the contract until 2028 said here our Kessben television so Mason Greenwood Bolon ama Hitafi wa communicate ama United States car omo tona ama Barca and be a dream come true the that is strong and so ko betime sia kan ama Barca enti say ne Barca for pena United for enhwe na omo tono emfa ema omo Chelsea enwada omo tino mo nemu papa e kama kunsia na omotia Middlesbrough English Carabao Cup no first leg Middlesbrough the Boros Chelsea 1-0 and rather Chelsea over 10 year winning by 6 goes to 1 6-2 first and second leg no Okaboma aggregate na Chelsea they qualify no and Mauricio Pochettino say obesa oje more titles with Chelsea what about Chelsea no we any first final at Oko or when we say Fulham and Liverpool do be qualify bia no Chelsea this year obetimi age South trophy no they asini now so Eric Ten Hag monitor or Philly Eric Maxim Chupo Martin Brutal. Just nka Bayern amo outcast ne senko nyana United for short term and kana ni ebeje ho pa. Northern play bi free Ghana. Your friend Ibrahim Osman West Ham penu Kudus akomeki mark ama Ghana for no afa West Ham dede any pencil see kan open. Ghanaian connection to also Osman Ibrahim 19-year-old obo Emma Northern former player Emma Right to Dream Academy or Ghana and as I said the West Ham for penu Mikel Arteta episode Jai Nuno Tavares na boy in the free Arsenal now kope club will be na permanently osina kan oh no what do na
okay
adaro my fancy
yemfa na fe me nkocha de din kan ewo eye Kessben car sporty and eye ukuada. All right, and Chemeko Bones on what Chadi Abujafo, and so a transcendent Baba and Semu Kakra. Titru Dekoso Ewo Total Energies. AFCON 2023. Good morning, Joe. To me, I think the Black Stars team should be dissolved and a new team formed. And we should make sure you don't pay any money. Okay. Kepoku Atosu and anyway Abre and Anopay. I'm enjoying the best sports show live at Bechem. I thank God for adding another year to my age. Eric Kebwadi, the also the Abre a free Bechem and no. Okay, Eric, and your birthday. It was so happy birthday, Eric Bwadi from Bechem. Ibrahim Sogakofe, yes, I can message, Franco Naro was suggesting Kudus as captain. Please, let us not put any pressure on the boy. We all know he doesn't have any leadership skills, both on and off the field. The leader we all saw during the tournament was Jiku. Let's allow Kudus to enjoy himself as the star boy. Let us not add leadership. Okay, to it, all right. The Ibrahim Sugakope and so the Abba and no. Way also I thank God. I think God has really answered the prayers of the young West Ham fan who was rooting for Ghana to be eliminated in the prelims so that they get Kudus back. Kobe Sam, watching you live from Ejumako in the central region of Ghana. All right. Hello, Bonds. Why crowd?
Sadio Pacho, my crowd, I was the Kashumana, and the Kukuni Morfe. Now, what she said here, among when he is still one every near dance, the other Pacho was so shying. Now, also, Peso Dibia, 8 hour, we have Vodafone user. Empty user, far phone, that the machina menchel quano, a star 256 star 2 hash. Select the first option, a Kessben FM Kumasi. Oh, yeah, maybe it's a ticket. Ticket back will be a 5 Ghana cities. Don't know how person to no boshems and a bo pin if I actually. We ticket never the young quadia. Won't so bet me we need BB and the young quay. Why never need the first 2,000 Ghana cities? Now, or your bar and answer Bema Ghana him function or what? Yanko. So would 92.9, 93.3. Osha Kessben television. Ghana for Nababia will be a why and we need the first 2,000. And then Kessben Cashport. Number in here a 0246 129 star 0246 129 star. Me patch out so number here. Na o share Kessben television ana o tie Kessben FM one me share wa check hwe na di ho dance here say Laka Roma Kessben Cashport 2,000 Ghana cedis see alande e wo phone so 0246 129 star ono and the very first lucky winner walking away with 2,000 Ghana cedis aka 8,000 more e okuko ni mu won so betumi adibi. And once you are far phone, star 256 star 2 hash. Sunday, select the first option, Kessben FM Kumasi, Botiki do a person or Tony Shim. Now, Bo Pin if I did, we take very young quadia, Ebiana 8,000 and said, you like catching the nano pay no. Now, so much day, now what you made DB, said you.
Enti fashion na ebia na unsuruma ashen na watimi anya sika ne bi o dale na o disika eshem na ebetimi ama 200 cedis 200 cedis 200 cedis enti usaka sika ne bia kwa miki na nka amama hwe nkofo na amanfo omo so ema omo saka 200 cedis no ebi na omo so ede ahwe omo how far. If we keep sacking coaches without the desired results, common sense tells us that we should focus elsewhere for solutions. If we don't get that, then we are not ready to deal with the situation head on. Why any message Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Yes, one morning.
What is that?
That's me out now, sorry.
Now, what's that free? You're saying?
It's from Steve. Also.
Tanoso. Okay, now, once I come 20 million, now, what's that?
So you win a media, maybe 50,000 to win a may pick a maybe.
Now, I feel about 2 a day.
But
I feel about 2 a day.
Let's say,
and then me check 20 million. Over the 50
my train may pick a siena, but when me jack home.
What was I met my mascara back?
There be entry my back, say you. Maybe just walk one because you may come at the bear 6 2. I can't imagine them to be a mefa, say you. I don't imagine them to be a mefa, but this is time.
Hey, I'll go away, sir.
Maybe 5,000. 7 more, say you would ye. We have a class and I'm a cat and make you quite a baby. We have some quite a baby. Make us over much there. We want you to become quite a baby.
Okay. Now, yes, it's 200 be as who try now, Sabbath Maccabi. When you be.
And when I mean, I may change the minute, message for.
Ni briska papa.
Oh, you're not Mrs.
Bye. Your first with the new free channel, so they said it's. Yeah. Why a while to cry to be all right. In the first 2,000 cities, the whole and a call, yeah. I see do Tachiman, Di Maria, manager. Good morning, baby. I will be Kwame. Me can see do the and what you trust it. Why? I say do. Wow, we are in a school. I'm so in a trauma. What are they? Also, their calculations in the phone. Now we are there. But said, but say, English, literature, composition, comprehension. Okay.
The only general.
Some reading now over now form.
Nessa menyadi.
I'm saying now form pa.
Oh, yeah,
the form team. What I say more make I'm saying now. Oh, papa, you more okay anyway, but
the only general.
Nah.
You bear.
I do.
Nkunta de. On se me yare.
I was doing for.
I was kunta de la me yare.
I was kunta de now.
Okay.
I am going to say what you call first class. Oh, computer science.
Me, but what do you be able to pay?
Sir, me that's it. You almost no trauma. Oh, I want to say because what mom wawa. One, una na ball. Una na papa Oscar. And also na papa no papa dey o Catholic church. Okay, on no. One in na sefo dey back here do no. If you dey wo. Do nwan samre o Oscar. Di no trauma o school. True or false?
True false.
I see this whole chair, baby. But in the end, was
me didn't so pass. Some Bonnie when it trim. Bonnie when it trim pa. Bonnie when it trim.
Can't you send the Di Maria contract?
And also, we know.
Ask for you know.
We know. We know the fan bra kotoko. You know fan bra.
David, kotoko phone here.
Kotoko phone here, Di Maria. Dentra.
player heart pen no when you break tree contract extension na boy no na one fa ama has not break kotoko
eno be dey
na unim Ghana ball
ebia ba yes successful
no
ana mo ba nye
player oye we the mami nkoso
umezo to abo koso men kosa situation
me advice di Maria so bra kotoko
manma
Debbie me advice ni sakura
onko team fufuro
yes we be on for the ntre no we transfer 1 year kra okay mamimra na sese ya ye hu kwan ofa so wonya osike sese mismo nya moda beti
awatro
kwan awatro okay
awatro pa
ye hu kwan ofa so wonya sika out minya be week bia 20,000 200 million
every
obutuma every moda we hear this
every so achiso so me catch no so say do so me catch no say do catch
50 million 200 million a week. What the young so slow, papa. What the young
Star Times decoder no pay me come for the amount. Kope Star Times decoder ni bi. Na when Star Times decoder ni bia enu na betimi aboa wiye papa. African Cup of Nations no. Aye de. Sabre unya kudus nhwene de. Unya maraz nhwene de. Obenya Mo Salah ahwenom. Obenya Victor Osimhen ahweno. Obenya other players so my revelation. Obenya Sadio Mane ahweno. Abra Africa Cup of Nations no. Edru the round of 16. I was so games ni bi. Na ye kasa wo so tima kabi. Obehwe games ni bi a. Na wo so tima kasa bi a. Aye Star Times decoder no ene wo so nya bi. Unya Star Times decoder ni bi a. Ebetimi aboa wo ama wo so so tima ka games no ebi. Aye yatete so aye 339 Ghana cedis pe 339 Ghana cedis 339 aka 1 cedi pe na eduru 440 Ghana cedis eno nti kope Star Time decoder ni bi na enjoy na sem dere chese yebema decoder yebema dish yebema cable na yasanso ma 1 month subscription untia we aye Star Times your African Cup of Nations ni we pe na Ghana Premier League no and also to us no benya kwan ahwe Star Times decoder and it's Star Time there and no need decoder ehia wo anase hia so nya bi ewo fie ho Pepsodent Charcoal aye toothpaste ye di twitwi yese osmo bi bia na koto toothpaste wase me koto Pepsodent ebi kra na nya Pepsodent ana okoto because Pepsodent eye papenti Pepsodent Charcoal with the chuchu osia osino ebeye fita because of charcoal wom with the chuchu ose lemon na wom no ebeboa wo mint na wom no ebeboa wo zinc na wom no ebeboa wo enunti na also you see Pepsodent Charcoal any supermarket bia beko bia no benya bia to kope bito na fa chuchu osia no pa kope bito na fa chuchu osia enwumre na de twitwu sia no pa de twitwu sia nwumere a aboaw ama otit no aye fita aboaw ama gam na ahode abem aboaw ama otit na ahoden enso abem ede amaw aye Pepsodent Charcoal Simaf cement no aye cement a we are contractor we are individual and na wo si dan a ehia so be use Simaf cement ne be eno ne cement a make am for the amount se kope Simaf cement ne bi na fa your construction work no ejuma ni titu wa wo si dan ni titu wa wo si hospital ni titu wo si school dan the here say obenya Simaf cement ni bi na Simaf cement no anu onam wo di si dan a se tie nie esuo dententen apart from san no na ma esuo pintin de ma no ya sanso ye promotion ye chenyama bebre ye chenyama biti se motorbikes ye be ma aye shopping vouchers ye be ma aye clothes ye be ma mobile phone airtime a land cry betimi a piece of land cry betimi na ma enunti kopesima cement ni bi na use fesi wudan fire we japade no na num na ebetimi aboa ye papa Franco Trading Enterprise and what's our call? What a laptop and atom, Nokia phone and apato, Samsung iPhone, smart television, Franco air condition, deep freezer, and also washing machine, CCTV camera, and a pebiato. Aye Franco Trading Enterprise, and our one sa ebetimi akebi. Consolidated Bank of Ghana. And on the banga, I was so to me juma. When the Consolidated Bank of Ghana, a friend CBG juma, when my buama sikasem. Ako ye the amount bank assurance ewo home insurance policy bear the amount school fees collection ewo home ye betu your hostel fee amount or graduation fee no or tuition fee no ye betu ya the amount provided so o account nkwa ewo CBG apart from no ye be ma intra African trade commerce payment no wetimi bi ewo local currency no mu enunti ena wasa kowe Consolidated Bank of Ghana na ye boa Kel 360 toothpaste ye chuchu yesi we Samara Company Limited ena dia bedwa so wo masi chuchu sia no pa o chuchu sia nwumrem utiti no na wodin embrem any supermarket bia be ko bia no obenye bia to Killers cough mixture cough mixture onum ko ni pedua ni ma wo cough na ache stubborn cough wo bo one sa enko e one wo bo enko the here say obepa ko pe Killers cough mixture ni bi na wanom enu na betime two cough no ase ede amount two cough na say abra wonom Killers cough mixture o cough no dry o cough no wetter e ma no problem any pharmaceutical shop drugstore bia obekobianum obenya biato your number is 0545 783 the one and only General Bamba 01.
Yes, Bamba 01.
Bamba 01.
Yeah.
Bamba 01 clothing.
Yeah.
Yes, Bamba. Mitia pa.
Tafu 4 miles. Bamba 01.
Bamba 01.
Good morning.
Okay.
Okay.
That's it.
Enti yantua so kwame na ata amfa bibia ma se fama me. Ata. Apart from who dwane as a camera natural. Okay. All right, obi ehun. All right. The unia bade ba se chema area guys. Wa fani nyina. Yeah. T-shirts, the club t-shirts is one be 80 pieces. What's 80 wa fani nyina. Wa mo bia one. I say do no I want. Wa mo bia one t-shirt.
But you are telling want them JB go.
No, be anyway.
Ah, okay.
Na omo meet ba ko so omo be ye and odin new money ade amane so mfa mame. Wasan fa kan.
Then we can you
Wow. This boy. Okay. Entina and also no. I would have thought say ente no ko akoche machade etoso mienu no me de bekoram da command ura *256*2# *256*2# dial na select number 1 na fifa ho hye agronomo Kessben car sports Kessben FM number 1 na didi agro ene difa ho ka agro no ho me che nipa baako aduanan obia benya 200 cedis ndem de chekeke enka agro no ho but mo numbers nya de uye ya number na beba ha na ma choose ka 200 utiye ya and I'll be to my nipa duanan and I'm the eche omo and to me next draw. Okay. post tournament analysis no ekoso baby na enya sem kitwa kra obia eche na dwen said the tournament bebre ba enkoyie ana ekosi akan bi na ankoyia said amanfo kire o madwen no Cote d'Ivoire de enye soro nkokra obia eche na dwen ofuma dwen che no mra sanso ena yenso ye totoa ya dwen e wa ha postmortem no ye ni ye papa na yahwe yare asese ha Ghana Emma kunimdie ene enwonyam manfo clubs bebre teams bebre countries bebre enya no ewo titru ball bomu no enya dia Ghana ye nya bi. Good morning, sir. They should give the team to Asian for like 5 years to build it and let's support him. He can do it for us. Obi enso adwe said no. Hey me di bene ka ho. All right. Wo de di ne ba. Me na eno so me de abai na church ya dwi bebrebe enen so ye besan atoa so me ko Eric the way efri sefidi aso na abre Erico essay. Good morning to you and your panels. Okay, I'm excited. My opinion yesterday has exactly been executed. The coach and his team have been sacked on arrival, but it's still not enough. More heads should roll. Okay, there should be a complete overhaul at the GFA too, because you can't kill a snake without cutting off the head. For the past 3 consecutive abysmal performances of the Big Black Stars tournament at Gabon 2017, Egypt 2019, Cameroon 2021, and worst of all, Qatar World Cup 2022. Coaches have always been the target of dismissal with the GFA boss because he was elected. This time, executive powers should compel him to go with the coach. Okay, Badu, Yabua, Enrico, unadiwe ebre sefidia dadia so enadiwe efri ebre postmortem no kwa na ekoso obia eche na dwen obi odi kan kan yo se mfa team no kra ma Asian for 5 years na head on so ede ebeye munyina mote ebanra se coach Chris Hughton Ghana Football Association awone ne technical team ni nyina no yapam obia. Yeah, Baba to postmortem so and the other stories. I saka and the anopia for minimum nyina no bia ho ye and the came ha Sir Franco Naro on so ewa ha and afi Newton Lati Marijata and so at Nasi. Naro
General
Enra bro so
the news on the sacking of Chris Hughton wasn't surprising.
Okay.
Me assure say na there will be a change and say Cameroon and Gambia game no enquire draw.
Okay.
The moment enquire draw pepe not just Ghana. Yeah, AFCON. That little mathematical chance, you know.
Okay. Okay.
And from my intel, not just a discussion within the executive council, no. Dada say Ekoba say if they would get the coach out.
Okay.
And for me, and yet unexpected. And then yet unwarranted, like enyadia enwanwa, and then enyadia nso abekaza ade na efina ye no omaya de boni bi because coach na nkasa na ni team no mo amwa Ghana for inti clear say any leader bia bija kwan. But the obvious question everybody is asking, I've not even seen people condemning the sacking of Chris Hughton. But the question then, like I was saying the other times, your problem is it about coaching alone, so that you coach a dinner for coach for we are sure a failure and you might be to buy binya brepa na room from Alexander the Keto Krekus regime, from Akwesi Apia, Meka coaches on my pass it through after the normalization under Ket years of Kreku. From Akwesi Apia to CK Akono, to Milovan Rajovic, to Otuado, to Chris Hughton. Can we say, in some 5 years, because from 2019 to now, you are talking about some 5 years, 5 coaches. If you are changed 5 coaches in 5 years, then obviously coaching no kwanye problem. Ayo tieba ibinya butrari.
All right.
Last Obeka before Eco Nations Kaba made a statement say yen failure no it started from Ghana when ye try say yen prepare grounds no grandma Black Stars baby umbe training as umbedru baba yara for cranya where say Black Stars ba no ba be training or started dia brankese akoni abano. That's where we started failing.
All right.
And this is where we are.
And there are 4 games and a basso. And there 4 games and also a basso. The back discussions no. Now, then also the Babacao 05515 99933 05515 99933 for message no and so ebra. Sergio, the GFA should invest massively in our league and the juvenile football, and let's give ourselves 4 to 5 years, things will change. The Gideon and so the free Pristia Abrey and so no. Enya no kwa enia ba ko nipa bebre nso de bi fia no ne ba Tony minim Amsterdam na abrante ba ko e ho ono so de na dwenche so wa observation bi a tournament we na minim ade se muso mo ahwe sa de se no krakra in the first place na fi eno so ye de aka ho kakra bi Tony minim se no I ready with me ama ya hwe no a Ghana football should go back to the grassroots, and we should give ourselves time to grow our football again. St. Maurice, Edway Efri Obuasi, and so Abekan and Anopay. What you saying? Please, I'm Listowell Mandata, watching you live from Kessben University campus, Kuntansi. I wish to meet you people one day because I'm a sports presenter and a level 100 student. Okay, all right. Say how the idiom the If the coach of the Black Stars is sacked, I'm also appealing to the GFA to also sack themselves. Enough is enough. Kwendes and Bedu, would we a free Sefi Asafo in the Western North region. Yenti Abrantiana or the free Amsterdam Ebrayano Yenti Kakra.
Na monhwɛ Jordan crosses bi a na ɔyɛ na momfa compare too much. Sergio, good morning. Medika chia odada na blaster match ne no mehwɛ bi sɛ no sɛ ne nansa mehwɛ bi na mehu nneɛma bi ɛno a metie mu no ma ɛho sɛ madwene kɔɔ hɔ nom ɛnyɛ nipa ni na mɔtumi ɛho sɛ adeɛ no mo pa ho mo nko back na mo play match no time at the ba mu no na mo hwɛ Jordan crosses bi a na ɔyɛ na mo fan compare two matches of boy no wanye crossing back kra ma even striker bi also you good bit my head bi ahyɛ akonnect bi a de atopom wanye bi da but the moment ani nua ne bae no na ho keka akosoro na wa starting cross balls indi ade na kwa sɛ ɛyɛ cool bi ana sɛ yenye mfantia coach na coach ne nko but this time around me hu ne sɛ also omu nyinaa ko near presenting new team near new captain because say do mo san team ni mu a onnua no ombe nkofo bebre sa indiama guy in the free Spain by yehu senior ositie intimation mo aya mama we say mo guy na oye video analysis no nko hwe so obetimi approve sa in America na medase.
Oh, okay. Na and so no Amsterdam and as a message a free a buy minima there's some of the margin a course so abrante or the buy in the Kojopoku Amsterdam and the free a buy. All right. Also the saying bebrebe abegum ha meko bidwafo no bia e de ne de kakra na pay so the ewuram aba Sir Franco Naro and the to Jamamico Newton Latin
the message me by my address kakra.
Oh, okay.
I partly agree with him and partly disagree on Osimema Kudus enjoying the star boy status. Na
oh yes, my kind of
I heard you read to make a comment on it.
Okay.
I think,
all right.
It's a very important message.
Okay. Newton, yeah.
Afcon yi di akyerɛ nneɛma bebree na Mauritania ɛhyɛ Algeria baako ɔmo hyɛ ɔmo 1-0 37th minute Mauritania de ball no to net no Yali Delali baabi osina kan no bɔ kyerɛ kra wompɛ Iraq ɔ baabi but he got one of the best goals in his career and in his life against no other country than Algeria. So the Afcon na yɛne Namibia ball friendly game 0-0 ha yɛsi okrofia bɛ my the Yastic na yɛde kɔ Afcon yɛkɔ hɔ ampa ɛna Keved so unity
Kevedi by Mozambique. Checking all these countries, you know, you need Egypt, our group. I think see she was children, you didn't come on your catch on, say, Charlie Egypt and Crofoneba. It's yeah, Ghana, dear. You no more name or more Macani uncle. But unfortunately, Egypt, you know, will come more at a point on a super say, was a son in Sakakra, if in the squad now. So you need a home como. Now, General, my question back on say, have we recognized your status as a football nation right now? Yeah, you who your status at your home CCA. Yeah, that 60 plus. Oko FIFA ranking no so. It's all county countries in Mbobo Makuma 60. If you oko na beto Ghana. So have you recognized our status as no longer a football nation? So it me recognize it here. Then two, what are some of the things to be put in place? And send it to me as I rise here back bill. Now those and do we have the expertise to come back? Do we have the expertise to do execute your plan? I be my sorry back bill. Na obake kan countries ahodo and so sorry Zambia ye AFCON no na ye ko back obobo final semi-finals no kra ye ba fia ye mpese de ani wo beba no na Zambia on sorry other countries across the African continent no on sorry but football need the speed so ni ma ye be ye de beba back no have we realized one ye fall how do we then plan to recover ourselves? Do we have the expertise, the technicalities to come back and no be ball Michael Essien Dino? So general, yeah, this time no or ye Jim Amanako. Now the problem in say, what ye Afcon course so pa baby man for soon Fred baby and say, oh, I didn't reach my lamb movie, I didn't reach my lamb movie, I didn't so well movie. But Sababa do so ebre. Na Salis mo ebre. Andre you mo ba Jordan mo ba no mu hunu so a. The coach would also not have confidence in the local players and the sana ya ebesie. Some omo bo at the elite stages na ye hwe mo Europe ya nige no. Some ba no more struggle na kudus e na yi no ho. Na enye won se kudus e yi no ho because ye ko Afcon no ona na wo form pa as a Ghanaian player. Ampa e bai no e daddy. Na the only form kra so no. Omo so performance e be daddy ye nyina ye nim. Me mo bodin bia wa ha. Then where are we heading towards? Do we have the right direction to move? What are some of the steps to be taken to get back to your status? You know? So, General, and then maybe my questions are maybe say, chop and change in a technical team, you know, you change, you know. Yen to your boss and yen fast squad, yenya. Yamre fee local league, you know. Yes, I'll go back to national teams on any MPK under 15 for no and consider blaster level. No. How many players in the last 10 years and you're promoted from a league, you know? I could do blaster or magic position aboso. None of them. But you know what catch me pain. Titinona can for the back free abroach ba Jojo Mabatia. Number 2 coach from Poman Somo. No one ebo. Yeah, idea baby who you Michael Essien ba na general for no bo. But then saying no, yeah, from Laka. Even on the bench in Po, yeah, na ye chopper and some of those boys in Aba, we admit the drop in quality of our league. In Tinumi Busa say, some of the steps in it taking it, say 18 teams na ye bono. Why na can ye pan you one can salaries of local boys? On can more life and more stay, more welfare, more development as players. Na league no ato so 18 teams ye baba we na bear 12 edi players ka na me see Egypt no mobo do say league say no mobo Switzerland ebo league say Sweden ebe mo kra ndo 12 but on league no me recognize o mo baba Europe ye die omugumu cho ye baba we no na players na de ka enti say contract ke to be a free nchen ba general oje hum no okọ thereby implicating negatively on ye efie league no so aye bo no so general Samuel Toadia or yeah no Cameroon say o shoot 2 players no almost salary cap on say free na ekro so we a football club ya won di hwan na say obetu a player ka less than $50 less than there's a cap on to me and more professional football man in ye okay so these are so yenye fie ni ye rich na de me ya ba so no say o check your collapse ni me ye pa na so o kanokre so o kanokra Felix Trey of Mediama as a goalkeeper Orca squad no men cast one coach. Any Richard Ofori, the year 2023, proud to Afcon. No. General Wine and our form. Now the Yana say Melusi Betuliza is the goalkeeper for Orlando Pirates. On echi, while Ma who go Bruce squad no for South Africa. On a Chima Orlando Pirates. While Ma who go Bruce the squad no Melusi Betuliza checking the while Ma Bio is the first choice for Orlando Pirates. Yeah, you keep no you're the third choice.
Say they one no. And I be baby.
Atizigi no obo. Atizigi bo general. Na Felix Chase obo Africa Creole for the so
better change Ofori.
Per the World Cup. Per the World Cup.
Now.
He's active.
Now.
He's better.
Or better channel.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
He's better. So near man, yes, I see about back and door so general.
Jen didn't remember my selected Ophuria head of Atizigi. And no, Atizigi better.
General, coach's selection, I am part of it. We don't always get them right. We don't always get them right. Now, dear, remember, you're quackable Afcon, you're Bobo Baba Yara. You're Ghana for 2 of the woman who crew my Munimia system, so George Watson, the Biocoba. Now, Richmond Lamte, no stadium, Yana Dianoa, ye pe fans, a support to Blastano. Ye man, may warm up, and 1 year fans, Kakra. Emma boy, Nakuma money.
Oh, well,
as a so big baby Chris, he might not understand the terrain, or more when a Chinishu tell him something. A be a
Mrs. Only Hobium, we go cut in and change.
Some Casa Tamino.
Okay. So time.
Baba Yarano.
Okay.
Obi responding us say, hey, boy, no home grounds in you. Politically, diplomatically, why we need the fans of the board and the club. Man, minute kakra coach Fanakotum. When yo. I was telling a DK Monroe, I said back in South Africa 2010. Now Barcelona sorry we are they had a trial. I want to drop it back in Xavi Busquets Iniesta. Now so Alonso so back from Real Madrid. Come Benchine had the Vicente Del Bosque. The manager designed, constructed a system to fit all the four midfielders. And no bench attackers in the back. No, did you World Cup? Madrid phone in Yasem, Barca phone in Yasem. Creating small minutes to Richmond Lamte to get the backing of the people. Oh, Baba Yara and work it. When I can't go sum. That error no a be a sea for a dear no. A be a sea Andrea use minutes be no benya and then you amateur. A be a sea.
Okay.
Into young shay and money.
All
the coaches now the Fed man. We do a home
matches no. Okay.
But there's
all the coaches are there.
I Fed our administration will say.
Black Stars.
Yes. Some coach was happy a coin. If you are share more performance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Chris Hutton am just 13% of local players chances or more blaster. Chroma minim kura wankoso okodoma oko asuafu oko babia Chris Hutton 13% of minutes available and of my local players. 13% of minutes available and of my local players. And teaching nyina no the G2 ne say any quality no form untimi blame coach no.
Okay.
Ochini pa but 13%.
I see. All right, young comrade. Na ehono here man for ye pa. Nobody on board no so na.
Of course, general.
Okay.
Company me cry. Board no so the coaches from Otto, CK. Na ade bi ya koisi e wo ho a ande ma me fan to boss wada roma na e fan cardboard no so de so. Be haye ye say gina mana no your next appointment should rescue or bury us. Baby e wo sisi you know. The next appointment of the Blasters based on the squad. The potential they don't have enough quality, but they have the potential. Potential you who said that one. And on the squad there was a CA. The next appointment either rescues us or bury us in the grave. Your next appointment.
All right, and now the first mama coin say yeah postmortem grand cry the NC drew bay and I see a nom na yare football mono title Black Stars ya ho betoyen kakra na ebe so yare nano na fi yenya ahoden eno nkyere se brana be attack obi di obi atem unni nyina so bia na ehwe message bebre mu ha as attacks no dos no do na so de ba ya na mehwe ya na makan dabi ni nyene sa na me madwuma enti wo hwe na so be attack obi di atem makika wet bia dabi na only proof bia menyo adu se mekan message no pam chopa mama enyina yera ho nyama ye komu no ma sa emotions no en control yen na yemfa nye submissions na yemfa entro nyama emmase yen kan dabi pam cho yen tuebo na yen nhwemu ye football na ese kwanimu you have the same style, the same method. Swa atry enyi. The yense sam kakrai. E de badia. Yen hwehwe enye attack. Enya team didi. The pamcho edi di mpa. Sergio, the submission by Newton is perfectly correct. Wow. Those days, we were having Emmanuel Ama, Senegal, Emmanuel Ampia, Frimpong, Manso, Kosia, Pia, and the rest. They were all locally based players, but they did well. But this crop of players we have today are not up to those players I've mentioned. Zion, Edwin Techiman, and Abba. local players. Into yes, and for local players. Enko. Yemi and Inco local players. No, I'm gonna bit more Black Stars. Obi Eddie or the Eba and so no. Nina now what can one can bado.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sabrofona ya emfa. Yemfi ni emtre ye teams na Ghana no tournament bi a yemfo omo na enko. Can see bi yemfo omo na go omo any abrepa.
Local players.
Yes, when you are brief baby. Njomo ene be ku omo ho pa.
Baby ananka ese omo kire se omo pe bibi ese amfo na kire ne nto aso ye chan no. Ehona nanka ese omo kire se.
Yeah. Who ya no no.
Ehona na ese omo kire se omo nya chance omo be bibi pa na chance no omo nya.
Yeah.
Chan no qualification in Korea na dio until nanu ye.
Yeah.
Olympics coach.
Tanko ne.
Ano work na tanko mu do qualify. Omo ko ye nsusu no. Na bon ko boy na time. So, that was the platform. A honum no, monani for him maybe. Sadio Mane ni one maybe. A young bobo or mine mom bobo mukru monko until a smaller platform. They were presented with that opportunity.
Yeah.
Now, Bomuko born honum no. And Sean cried da. So Juma is on the line now. Obeka say. Afedie ya sambo local kwa you see a free professional era by Ghana for sure see two kwa kwa no the only time I who say local players actual national color bon national team ASS so Jones article feel or the Hasbrook players no Ekobutia Nigeria. Now you ask yourself say what was the level of those Hasbrook players no we are talking about the 64 battalions.
Okay.
Not as a local, you ma boniye. Akoba Africa Champions League and show homo. Aje Champions League no. Aje se obia shrom. Oma Ghana League atwa so nsia. Enti ufa obia ni profile no what Jimano say ko form. Enti general, do we have such local players again? For us to decide our failure, do
we have such local players again?
Hano last and now come make you point to be said 2006 down quick. Shall I liaise to team? I think it was an
in 2006
and now they were down quick Sheila Elias type of defenders no. Ebi Ghana league him say I don't go Black Stars.
Do we have it? We don't have it. If you go back to even 92 squad in the day banner, look at Sen and so into the era of say local for Nebeboeno, and it's not as if there is a country in recent times or GF corner or didn't local players nebo edge. Even Zambia cry near so more from the Bueno. Most of their guys were still not playing the Zambian league. It is not like team on my way the local players ne bomba omoje enti yesu enye omudi NB. Which African countries are winning the AFCON with relatively local boys? Even Algeria omo yesu omu league ni wasoro ne like omu economy ni ye ne there no. You have Riyad Mahrez and co coming from different places. Morocco foreign players, but the Moroccan economy is massive. They are paying players $20,000 in their league, yet foreign players in the neighbor. It's not about emfa local for no question say local for Premier League no bomo no. So more na kobo blaster buy na higher man and come on. I'm not looking down upon them, but that is the reality.
Omo local players no about omo national teams be brave no. Either say they are the first in Africa or with the first.
That's it.
Okay? In Africa. Either some the best or the best.
Yeah, Egypt in South Africa.
CAF competitions. Omo the dominant.
Yeah. Remember the Sundowns in Nadia Ali and in recent times. Omo ye elbow jumano. And you go and check the quality of players are Omode Airborne League and into so no the local players bar. Yeah, no. When your national team, they hard dream partners say, let's even agree today. See a better local boys, national team colors. The next 2 days, they are out. Then you assemble another local guys again. Now, no new teams will be there can say, agents ni bi kura etumi player agents ni bi timi ne national team coaches ni bi say we dey minim say me okra no man mo bi ba how dey friend no me share national colors ni bi mfanye training twitwa pictures ni mfanka ni CV no ye beto no eti local player no onya the chance to play one national team game he's out every ebane where is he
it's no only solution
the solution is not say I'm not for no nye committed in team
for local boys no more.
And a big argument say local for the obetima campaign match. And ye easy sao. Tituana na local for the team campaign sebra and ye boy league in there koswa. Kotoko won yalam tenia is on international camp throughout.
Enti yeguswa to adwen postmortem no na ekoso e de be pa da bia yekoba na Richard Forest so amfane sanko kambo yi mana nkokọ na nka se bo nyina sanka ye metra na ananaru you corner here or didn't suck bar boy equal. And when I'm catching go by in my head discussions with it.
And when I'm catching the captain and the deputy captain conspired to eliminate us.
And the original for over Sako boy, you are wait, now get what to
any pressure.
My you medi, or more, yeah, say, when I would Sako can born, I go for winning.
A ball player chance.
A ball player chance. We sure. And you go watching now. When you go watching now, nothing going.
A loss of concentration here.
About one is a bonnet.
What they have? A bonnet about Ghana player.
A bonnet.
Okay, Naki, me, I'm a who's a chino.
I was saying, you know. So do say a
bonnet side fish.
I'm on
a bonnet side foot.
I'm on.
I'm on. Drop a bonnet.
The natural the one
and I'm a cry. I'm on. And Tina,
say Bonachina who say we corner say
save way.
You bought me for poor man say na be. Andini. Ankano cry.
One for some can boy.
You go kick straight.
Bobo number for my chino. Kind of trial.
Good morning, boss. I'm struggling to get myself up after the Mozambique equalizer. The disgrace is too much. Even I didn't expect anything different from what the Black Stars treated us to. Alaji Mama Sally, everyone Chibanda line. And anyway, and so Brian, Reverend Clifford Che Bafo, as he pleased, the GFA boss will also resign because sacking Chris Hutton and the technical team is not the solution. Haircut doesn't cure madness. Clifford Che Bafo. I'll be about them now trying to go. There's any water. And say, a doka say, Mona Mobreno, say, go in it in an 20. No, okay. Nana Tornado also on the moon dreaming da. We kwaba na yahe and also we have them. Yes, we have them. Tell Naro. We have them. Nana Tornado. Oh, Nana Tornado. Tornado FC. Yeah. Team Rura, Nana Bafo.
Oh, okay.
Nana Bafo, Tornado FC. Yeah.
Because Nana Tornado social media.
Nana Tornado. We are Nana Bafo, Tornado FC Team Rura. And anyway, and so Abba. Also, Omo Hopper.
Look out for
yes. Or the voice note be about Mehen Meti, Mahe. Say it to me at tea.
And I cried went in our bonus street and you.
It's how.
Once if in a holiday.
Oh, okay.
Went in our bonus street.
All right. Nana, Yanam been a cow cam, yes, so. I check.
Dear
release it.
Dear and I know that your one.
One is no one also will replace it. Simple.
And I know that your money.
A train back. All right. And the cam. I'm round way. Nothing. Me had also the brain. Meet you, Andy.
As a Castle and Afcon. Franca Manqua and Afcon. Ye can't suffer Jemfi, ye can't from Pom Manson. Tony Abo and Yafcon. Sika Kona and Yafcon. Now they are Baby Gago Mosso. Now they are busy Samiko Foso. Sam Johnson, Kwame Ayu, Asian, Steven Apia, Sule Montari, Asamoah John Mensa, John Pencil. You know, I'm going to me and Yafcon. And yes, I'm a young pencil and a bit me at Yafcon. Dabby.
Oh, sir.
Yes, it tells you there's something wrong. She didn't have a boy. And now this is a man of dinner with dinner boy. Oh, my baby. He will not come close to any of them. But you know, those are the people leading the line because recently those are the people available. That is not to say Semenyo is a bad player. But I'm extending the argument to the level that a problem no nyem pam coaching kwa. Because from Bukaziz, Otofista, Ishmael Kez, Renos Israel, Giuseppe Dosena, Osam Diodu, Ratome Doya Djokovic, Milo, Avram Grant, Chris Hilton, Sika Kono, Kwesi Apia. Do you know what type of coach maybe you say yemfa? Ya for baby, but still problem not still la. It's self-inflated. Yo, say Chris Hilton ko. You know, I obvious because they say on na entimi amomodin a e wo se eja no kwan ye hwe. See a better to near me and take it from me. Chris Hilton corner our corner so kwa. Omo manage a football no managing yin sa no mo be so aye no. Because after sacking was apia. Omo say who? After sacking Sika kono omo say who? After sacking Milo omo say who? De no omo ye no na ano no ngu so aye.
Ntino de happen say de fufuro na omo nye.
De no a de omo nye
say no de enya de bitima ba so say efifo no be free ho.
Yeah, new culture of resignation.
Yes.
Because some resign. But omunye.
Intino omunye de.
Okay, good.
E ho na ye do say.
Me ho na me wo.
Okay.
Say ye nyina ye ka Luka. Na me obi am gyina ma Luka for no pa. But you know, I don't charge the local players again not because of their technical quality. Say ye nyina ye ka say enka lamte mobi okumase. Na enfam support. The last akwana e said than lad Kobe. Kotokwan form support am you could do eh. It is not about getting the support of those people, but it is about getting the right materials and the plan. You beat him the executive plan. A honey baby, I did. General, didn't you trust local players? And they say, and they are born will be any say, you're born, you cry, you're born, and your ball are credible. I bet him doing what so. You need the referees to ice. You need your bandy referees. But besides the referees na bandi o mu no to ice so o ma ko twa bet no match be no mu twa bet na bet no mu twa e den hwan mo na hye ho ansa na referee for no te say o mu de say na score line ye to mu ntwa bi by the referees dey scapegoat no o mu wa kire na o mu make sure say bet ne be cause ye nti obi adi tani football ya ye no enti general how do you trust the local guys because she like yes mu de na ye kan o mu de na ye kan general say na first games kura ho a matches of convenience or what, not adding so better. And those players are corners or more bar. The level of football are no more bar and the level of their progression, you know, it was unmatched. Until the stages now, those players never perform here. So Franco can have to folk there. That was a team that was so dominant. Now, how many teams never team of Ghana? Every team I call Esperance. I call Esperance with Tunisia. How many? Just a team that has some or circle for and then it's Melado. Asa untimi mura North Africa na unkonkunya that result. Inti league no yenye ni ye. Si yenye ni ye we can have that enough confidence. I bet me a pick 1 or 2, 3 players. Next dra omoko show that level of hunger. And what you know how Gambia game ni bi.
Yeah.
As of 85th minute, America no mutu no park na so blaster play be to America ni bi.
Gambia.
Yes. Ghana ni na no ball left side.
Do we na mean Gambia na Cameroon bobo.
America na no.
And Cameroon na ba form sa.
Forget about Kisutin. You know for Kisutin sin chain. Gambia America na no omutu no. Any Mauritania America na no omutu sa time. Ghana player pay. And na udina blaster match we to America. Obi anye. Obi ani ho obeye. Enti no baby ya ba bedru sesi ya no. Maka me say. The only template Senegal is the only nation and 9 points for AFCON way. Opienya bi. Enti nyina yen transit see aniemu say e dear no mo ye ne right. Enti AFCON no omo na je the last time. Obi age no oba untimi. Omo ko ade omo je ye omo ba ye no. Di no omo sa wo na obi antimi nsan na omo enra. The closest a team at this Senegal in the AFCON. Guinea for the closest apart from Egypt for now Omo ball last finals na koye drum the penalties here. The closest any team has stretched Senegal in the AFCON again team nemra. But still Senegal is Senegal. Oman team omo. And today no omo ye right. Nigeria me say 2015 year no omo na the group. Ewo 2015 no omo na the group we Equatorial Guinea. Omo free omo qualified. Ne no Nigeria na the group. Omo so free omo qualified. Baby jet as mo jan go no you omo free. Algeria and Senegal 2015 yaw what Algeria for here and said there be or more materials and they will need a disciplinarian. I'll bet me a disciplined players no more. Now what me making sure so be the best out of that Algerian.
I mean man for say and the came and no see ya mechadie and San Franco Naro say and so they no abe rem na what the rem postmortem no ye twaso also be make kakra ene na fe obi question bi obusa yen so no wa address sa question no enso nti andi anu si ya *256*2# dial na select number 1 Kessben FM Kumasi na mecha wade wate wo wini 2000 cedis 20 million is kapa fa ho ka gro no na me pamcho enen so me wo 200 manipa aduanan 40 people to wo ha no ahwe phone so say scan abegusu a fa huram kane na fi train. How many times have Ghana been to the World Cup and yet we don't have any quality or standard facilities in this country? Look at the facilities Cote d'Ivoire are using for this tournament. World standard facilities. Isaac Crystal Color Sprint, Ashtown, and anyway, and so are Brayan. Which Cote d'Ivoire. Facilities on Mujusu Cote d'Ivoire, roads, hey, Cote d'Ivoire, Enche Kra, Tokwa. Ni names on more time cra. Now benye bibi cra. At the developed country no, at drusa level way. Hey, World Cup and Pre 9. World Cup and Pre 9. I roll or may. I roll papa. Your leaders. There was one time Newton profiled a young goalie from FC Midfield. Let's call him and try him. Okay, obviously the way Abasani Sali also at this juncture, the Ghana Football Association have to broaden their tentacles to search for these positions and players. Goalkeeper, lateral defenders. They search for Gerald Kwanzaa of Liverpool to partner Jiku. Try their utmost best to lure Kobimeno and a striker to help Semenyo. Ghana has no problem with wingers. Okay, there was one time Newton profiled a young goalie from FC Midfield. Let's call him and try him. Because Zion Suzuki is long gone and it's with the Blue Samurai. Okay, but the likes of Sunday Mba won AFCON with the likes of Pius Ikedia, Victor Ikpegba, Kanu Nwanko, and Julius Agahoa didn't. It's a matter of applying the 3 Ds: dedication, determination, and discipline. So, a dedicated Semenyo or Nyama can still make it. Yanko.
Jejo coach winning AFCON.
Sandy Sali will do it by.
Jejo coach winning AFCON. Names now can you should go and check the 1994 squad. That was the team that rose to the 2000 team. Again, when Nigeria realized certain materials or more cannot live up to the standard, no take a decision. And that decision resulted in winning the AFCON. Have Ghana taken any decision? No, until the situation isn't the same. And you know, I'm story still in 2015. In 2015, Senegal came with Alain Giresse. Algeria with Christian Goykov. And so 2 countries from that particular group. And one go baby. Senegal maintained 3 of those players. Sheke Koyate, Idrissa Gana Gueye, and Sadio Mane. After they gave the national team to Aliou Cissé. And Algeria and so at the Majama by Maldi. So 2 teams, 2 countries in the same group with Ghana. Yeah, call finals in 2015. So countries name me and cause final nibi. And I know almost the team in Majama by Maldi. after o making sure so be taking hardcore tough decisions. O my right my rest ya where say obetwitwa head cut bia on sini mi team nim. Senegal came to the next AFCON ena eye omo from Cameroon eyi omo frame. No more galaxy of stars. Obia ka say empamali say memeka bi. In as much as say na minim say Senegal omo bugi side Cameroon. Because from 92 2002 omo nshi omo ba bia nshi omo in the AFCON da. Still Augustin Sango any impanimfo ni nya faith in Aliou Cisse. Omo ma the support. And omo fa backroom staff omo yemro for the ka ho. No omo ma the face of the national team. Enye a tournament GFA pese coach faili. Empanimfo omo so ewo coach na fa no so hwe omo de. Na nya selfish interest and personal interest from Senegal. And I did not omo allow Aliou Cisse. Algeria babe san ye ho ababe win AFCON. After winning AFCON, and a coach na decide to obey loyalist. Nti hwe nani magu ase. And me found kwatiri. Two coaches decided to obey loyalist at the World Cup was Vicente de Bosque, Marcello Lippi and Luis Felipe Scolari. Hwe nani magu ase to Marcello Lippi in 2010 World Cup. Hwe nani magu ase to Vicente de Bosque in 2014 World Cup. And look at how Brazil were annihilated by Germany in 2014 World Cup, all because the coach decided to be lawyers. Obama players no mo boama ani GD no man obe maintain even if the results are not forthcoming. That is the situation of Algeria. Jamal Bema they able 2 AFCON. When team win a match, players are more form crown say derby or more uniform because of their experience. And you know look at the situation of Algeria. But in all, Omuni Eco Group 2015 na Eco final or man final no majibi. Senegal for babe sign ho atali usise AFCON no lose final to Algeria no. You know, omuko e omu nyina san ka say empam no nyade empanifo nse da bi. We are setting up a plan. Now which the progression of the plan from Senegal na ebe yield fruits. It must empam ne crowd no. We will rally behind Aliou Cisse. Na ya hwa madwuma no watimi ato aso because from group stage to quarter final to final, you know, who say, and she say, na what she say, the Kwana economy. And now almost say, Ja Aliou Cisse bill. Now the Senegalese FNA tenase, and decided say, play a beer on common national team no. So move to a club, or move benya a fair share. I move betting me at Chile or Madrid the play and say no. Team we are okono emwa. Team we are okono emwa. Team we na akwa ebebwa. Team we na so akwa ye show technical skill and your style of play na obetimi afiti in. And omo say to omo players and forget about your agent. Omo obi ati asese obi obe move bi omo se ewu. Tinwa. Ye hu de Senegal came to the AFCON again and won the AFCON. Aliou Cisse nhihye na omo ye ni kakra general. Senegal fade omo aba abeji AFCON in 6 years ah na omo ntimi free group stage enko AFCON enko mani e na omo beji ye no e na omo senior qualification to the World Cup ah omo bought the round of 16 at the World Cup. That is Aliou Cisse. He was the former captain of the side in 2002 penalty on the boss side in Cameroon AFCON. You know what's about AFCON we? He is the only coach won 9 points. Why? Because well, Magana gay na Palace Mendy. Any cheke koyate mati asiyese. Mona mo bua mede meji AFCON ne die. Nanso sisi baby agro ne drum. Ye hwemri ka nkura ni tuwa. Me say akoya 35, 33, 34 and work. So Papi gay boss Sevilla, ma memfa ni na Midfield. Abrante friend Lami Camara on under 20 no be ntimi ne mo. Osa comments he's playing so well. Ma memfa ni na Midfield. Papi Matasa e Tottenham Hotspur. He's one of the best midfielders in the Premier League this season. Ma memfa ni nka ho. Ismail Sadio obi anim no. Sadio Mane the experience na be boa from the left. Me o Nicola Jackson wa Chelsea. Watch 10 goals. Me no katameni. I will go in for a player that will fit into the plan. You know, I call for Abrante FNB Bialu, so no need the attack. You know, look at the situation of Senegal. They have a plan. And then, Edioma Babidura. Everything about some be free. Everything about some move me at football. But you know, the fact of the matter is that Oma planning to a certain level, and Oma Timianga a coach that is executing the plan. And Penny Fan Kwankofa coach, Ombit me a selection amano. And Penny Fan Sorienti as a coach, you have ESCO members. No, Omo Catcher say you're gonna coach was some brutal. And you have a team manager of the side who was criticizing the coach. What does it mean? Inti, Genoa, ye do Algeria, dear no, a bit me a example. Ye de Senegal, dear bit me a example. Ye beat him the Zambia, dear Zambia for the show team Nasa or Ghana. In 2008, no more best started wa. Edna Kakraka, Kromu ye be free, no more years subtraction and addition. And almost settle here. When they met us, near baby that moon them, Genoa, or man Timian survival. Ye I bet him the Nigeria form ye neighbors. Players na Sandi Sali Ubobo no munya. At the point, the dedication, the commitment, and the will to die for the nation, no who you. It's a check in Nigeria squad in 2008. Na check in 2006, Diano. General Emmanuel Anichebi, Omonia Yakubu Ibene, man Omunyano. Still, no muntivenye. All because the players were fighting over bonuses. Players were fighting over appearance fee. Players who said they were bigger than the nation, and the players were not ready to die for the Super Eagles. Stephen Keshi came. Or say, me say, and I'm a diba. So we a player, and that's how we Peter or the ringy. That's also a person about Afghan. What do you do? Apologize to the whole Nigeria. Say, and somehow can find bonuses on. Opa honcho before I met the akami team and what the waba. You know, or the ring yet of Abito Moses. Or some tournament to bench the captain of the side in Joseph Yobo. You know, or the Sunday in Bamu boy, at said you know be cano. But you know, the level of Sunday in Bamu show ye at the Afcon. You know, Emmanuel Mene came eventually. Mikel Obimu lead line and Nigeria finally won the Afcon. Enti Ghana de o se ya ne se yenyim tum se general se wontimi ne Mozambique mo se wontimi ne Comoros mo se wontimi ne Namibia emode a na che se wonya ade general na che se wonya ade because these are the lowest and this is our all-time low. It is wontimi ne we mu mode a na che se wonya ade. What do? You go in for a coach who is very tough because general say baby we need to take tough decisions.
Sure.
Tough
decisions and a chance. And
I'm saying, going for a coach,
yeah.
The FA president,
hey, and the game, and that's something to a grand and work with na San Franco Naro, and so the no Onyansha Secra, as any nano or the Hunsam Atuja, nothing Newton, Lati, Marijata, and so a cupboard no so. Now, the reality is that Chris Hilton wasn't good, but I can say he's just 20% of the problem. So we should sit down as a country and do our homework. If not, we'll sack 20 coaches in the next 8 years. Let's be serious a bit. Abba, Prince, Afrancho, and anyway, and so Abraham Prince. Okay, to my youth, and so I got to maybe Eddie Agu or more Twitter. Na but don't we usually here Ghana Football Association also the evil that men do no much ya no Ghana Football Association na unche men tie to my youth more na mature dey mature we what is I be read the meaning bebrebe
na ya we
so gra na sa na mo pa
no ano mo pa kire
sure that and that would trade.
No, we didn't have
it. Be an end to the matter.
Be of a barbecue phobia we who for. They are referring to President Kett and then the Effie.
The evil that man.
Yes.
Or evil bay. No
Mickey Babu send the same message being a football person be send the man.
Hey.
Almost say.
The evil that men do.
Yes, now tell my youth
and the monster evil chrono.
Tell my youth to say,
over church, Mamma.
And me see your Becca saying anyone or you for. Okay, no problem.
Men draws our conclusion.
Yes.
The evil that men do.
And no matter target football after switching, you know,
the evil that men do, they wouldn't need
you see, they have not tagged the FA logo. And no more post.
Twitter.
Yeah. Yeah.
GFA logo. Eno mu posti. Na ntroye o mu atwere gu GFA logo no eso. Any the evil that men do.
I sense. The man chosa. Ye fancy ye kwaba. Okay. Narrow. Ananka can be
yeah, me imagine so many Ghana Football Association.
Said the intra.
Said the institution Ghana Football Association. Who pay BB they are represented the institution Ghana Football Association. A logo.
Logo no
and no logo no opposed to what trust the evil men do.
Okay.
Intimate say my understanding is that near trust adian set them you say why say palm or say why so be around no more you. Na some say GFA from paying for mudi bonnet. Na boni umudi no. Everyone should train a do much and that's my understanding.
Wow. Okay.
They took the logo of the GFE, and the logo is a representation of the association called Ghana Football Association.
I see.
And these guys are telling us that omu evil men, no evil things no mayeno, any do much.
Didn't what draw evil chrono mayeno.
The next thing is that what has been the evil deeds?
Evil oh my do much. You perceive evil chrono.
And me to
you don't just write this na unkasawayade. No. Evil chrono efi na yeno. Idio much. Let the whole world know the evil now.
Evil deeds.
As simple as that.
For me, this post is unnecessary. And they cheap at this time. So they said will be a large until less.
So there's the right time.
The right time. How you guys have struggled and could not make it. Yes, there has been no more problems and all that, but you help everybody, especially the experience at my youth one. They should tell us exactly the evil things and let's handle it.
Yeah.
Because it's postmortem time. Who throw shade say no one mind BBR. It's difficult for anybody to pinpoint and say this is the evil deeds.
Yeah.
And for that matter, we need to find a way to solve it.
Mama ni jaka krameba e ba beto aso meba na mesha se free Franco Naro na Newton Latte e de be board no so minim se and came we are na asha se de aka nyina enso ebeba na na tornado enso se oni Naro enya dwe ba ko endi yakoba na tornado enso nsema ode aba voice note no emrebe ma metie the other messages are e ba nyina ye postmortem we ya de padukura ha Ghana soccer na ya Pedro na ha dwen pi no ka ko chade to so mienu aba me ba ya cements herbal therefore ewa ha you know medi ngo kakra na fe ya de aka no atoa so Kessben television Kessben 3.3 Kessben 92.9 Accra. Hello Bones.
Sajo, my son, the cash room na kukuo ni muno 8,000 Ghana cedis and that's boom and not just a nipa 9 sika da so ha pacho wo hwe na wo so pese wo nya sika ni bia 80 awa fa phone no we Vodafone user MTN user box *256*2# send it options and select one Kessben FM Kumasi oh yeah maybe say a ticket ba ko bia 5 Ghana cedis and do a pesa auto no bona fa hye musa na bo pin ni fa di akire wo tickets nya bedi ha nko ade a wo so betimi adisika ni bi why na edi the second 2,000 Ghana cedis Ghana hemfa no wo oyoba na se bema emma ni di na mema so di yenkwai the second 2,000 Ghana cedis Kessben cashport winner ni e 0546 774 *546 774 *. But as I share Kessben television, utie Kessben FM. Now one number near. Check it here. Now one kasadi huwa dance here. Se Laka Roma. Kessben cashport 2,000 Ghana cedis here. Alande our phone so 0546 774 *2,000 out of 8,000 na kano and na ka 6,000 more me pa cho so hwe na episode dibia but *256*2# select the first option no but ticket a opese auto ni shem na bo pin ni fa di achi na o ticket nya bedi anko ade a 6,000 ya kai won so betimi adibi na nigye nso aba ofie Kessben cashport sɛ dwola ka tena se deɛ yɛkyɛ nko a
yɛkyɛ me say and then me check 8,000 cities free mo a mo to no mesrɛ mo 8,000 so 200 cities about phone so a mamenti na nipa pi enya nipa 40 me mo bia 200 Ghana cities enti mo nkɔ so a na mo fa mo ho enka ɛyɛ akrade no ho cement seba mabidafo ha ye no mo twetwe nkomo kakra na fi ye meto so emfa emamo Cements Herbal, Cements Vital, Herbal Mixture and Capsules. We need againo. Yeah. We need againo. One for the who dance papa. Againo. And then I'm the brain.
Yo, General, better say. Na a tea for
me. Be a she againi be a good bottle be say mu. Na a shen home. Means will be a toy on what could be. Boys do. And then let us alcohol cry on. Say a guy I can't want to. Let me tell you.
Yo, General, here that's be mobile car so at the bus Siemens Herbal Clinic. Kumasi aso Koreman Pong. Na ye ka say be out be you are sumneti. Say and check cry be can sem bi wa ha. Na ansa na mekwa asem no so bia na obi tikem na osi form. The candy number no natural to honum. You we are free any incomo 0240 61 60 61 61 0240 61 60 61 0205 57 35 0205 57 35 General Dano na ye kase wohwe nansen pa ne nsɛm ankɔfo ekeka ya na asefem pa na minya kobi dano mbeka wa ha sɛ na mebeka koko ho asɛm wa ha sɛ ye kase piles ana sɛ hemorrhoids akan kase mu no yesi koko na minim sɛ apart from the ye to no ye rectum no either say inside ana sɛ outside no minim sɛ yare fufuro bi wɔ ha efre no koko a no so timi ye ni ana sɛ etim betuatua yanim ana sɛ bi ye boso ye no fo ho ana sɛ ba bi sa minya hu bi sa minim sɛ bi ana obi betimi afre no aka kyerɛ ye dia ye ka sɛ koko piles ana sɛ hemorrhoids no ye to kwan no nko a ye to na eye enti sɛ obi sabi ne yam ta tim da bia ye ka sɛ ye sɛ I am team yade nyina kofa by mother of all diseases so yam team a unya constipation so yam team untimi sabi untimi nya wo nan na wo chim na ama sabi ukokobo ayaba eno ye beka se ekoko ana se ubon se bibi aba betuatua sabi wo to kwan na no hodom eno so ye beka se koko uyo obi a won so sabi ukoja wo nan na on say janan no no moja wom na moja na ewom no eye ko pa hu ne say ko pa te say moja na hu ne say ampa to no so ye koko na de tene say obi so betuma jane nan na moja wom bo say moja na ni ayetum hu ne say ampa to ye osa hu sa ne ma we ya wo de ba Siemens Herbal Clinic Siemens for e wa ho anu yie if say nipa pi na de sa ne ma we aba ho a onyame nam yensa so ama ho atom afen so me kan obi wa se me kwan mimnim koko no starting num koko eduro me pato enye sa nete se wo kwan mimnim ma ka cho se infections se u binya gonorrhea no itimi ya wo minim enti gonorrhea ye kan ye se wo bon se wo jonso na wo jonso ne ba drip ana se ba na wo be mama na se wo be mu hihyew ana se nsensan bia ba begugu wase enye ho nko na gonorrhea gonorrhea timi ya ominim gonorrhea timi ya wani ye gonococcal conjunctivitis enti so wo ho na se wo pusa wani na obi ka tro se ye koko amepato sinihu Siemens for se sa wo ha we ni nyina wo de ba Siemens for nko a na ye wo anu ho anu yie e de ma wo ena koko na ye kan wase betimi ama osisi nso ayo ya gonorrhea nso betimi ama osisi ayo ya enuti so wo ho na hu se bia osisi ayo ya den fabra Siemens Herbal Clinic e wo Kumasi asokore mampon na ye moa if is a Siemens se ye wo ba ho no ma ye de nhwehwemu ankasa ye twum moja sabi waja nan wo jonso near their lab na lab na kyerɛ sɛ wo de na gonorrhea anasa wo de we koko because you know trace na anasa nneɛma bi a yehu wo mu na kyerɛ sɛ koko wani so na ye wiswisi no obi nya diabetes a na ni so ye wiswisi obi nya pressure na ni so ye wiswisi nti yesi wani sɛ ɛyɛ wo saa anasa obi anya gonorrhea bo sɛ saa problem no wo ni nyina no fabra wo de ba semens fo bɛyɛ nhwehwɛmu no sɛ ye gonorrhea sɛ ye diabetes sɛ ye pressure ɛna ama wani ɛhawa wo ba onyankopɔn na yeso bɛboa ama wani nakɔ tipaye ɛna ɛwɔ so obi de migraine tifa ɛna ɛyɛ ne ya wa so nura so a wonya ho pmasi bre wo ba semens ba clinic ye your lab no ne ehu nko ade a ye koye reflex da bia ye ka che say reflex na ye no half of wo yade na ade ba na solved if he say unemu ho no onyankopon yen say electrical impulses no connected to nipadua kwa no ba bia na enra ni gisem bia si clinic no na ni kapa maami bi ede ni kunu bae ene ne ba na ni kunu no wada for 13 good years enti enra maami ne te won ma na ohun se ye no ni kunu no reflex we ede ni si abonten na ye ma ni gina ho maami ne to sa no awusu ni ti or say this is the first time in 13 years mi kunu atimi asori gina ho no 13 years no ode ni phone ma say ye ntwa video no fan send ni ba bi o wa abrochire papa na dab wadam paso sa 13 good years nanso oba semense ba clinic no ye no reflex ye wie na ye therapeutic massage no ye wie na ye de ne ba se ye be ne physio nti physio no mu no ena otimi gina ho no afi na ne nan na otimi tu no baako enu nti se ye se usisi achia sabi unan untimi ma unan so onsa untimi ma so stroke ena achi wa enchiato ne da so da ho se fabra semens na semens moaw na so nya wa yaresa me pacha wo de na ekokram enfant na honum ya ka kiro se reflex na ye no se baby atechima oni padua no ma ye de reflex ne correct ama na bibia atu atwa ama awo ho nsensem fabra semens efi se enam nsa ya de awodo ni nyina ye hwe aye infections ni nyina obi de gonorrhea syphilis chlamydia genital wart herpes simplex me pacho HIV anase wo de na hepatitis B eno kwa de na chese kakra bi ya ka kiro pi se obi a no otu kwan ode ne hepatitis B by o se mesrem bosume ba ko betimi de aboa me firi se kwan na me won etia ntimi pese obi timi boa me bosume ba ko pe oba ya ene e viral load ne ma no ne yehu se virus a na ewo nipadua no yehu no dodo no afa yehu tibia no waduru mu dida bia ka se no hu hia no ntine ye nhwehwe mu no stage na waduru mu na hu hia pa enti yenya hunu nko ade a onyankopon nam yeso beboa with enuro papa ne therapies ahodo a betimi de aboa na ye kai wo se ye miracle juice no so bi wo ho miracle juice na ye nnompem ye ntini mu adwuma no tumirika bra na so beje de na konom na wani na problem wo ho ni nyina emfiri ho nkoma na so bibia to ntwama number ne 0240 61 60 61 0240 61 61 afa 0205 57 35 semense ba kan he okumase asokore mampon ubenya ka Dr. Mensa fro na besi o Roma soldan no busa semens ye be kire wo honum kama na nso aba enkran kwan so fo nso mesi o tech usi won ma fro asokore mampon ka ofura no aka kire driver na mate say mesi o semens ba kan ne konso ye ba besi we ani mo pe dan fita no aye hu no screen so no bra na nso ye nhwew na nya wa yaresa na bibia tu ntwa ma meja de aka na ma Dr. Gan
Sergio ye be kire here for no atie fobium say na Dr. Kano Sergio yes afantu ja say last week me ba na me ka say bi say natural medication ye de planning awo no ebi was semense herbal clinic me kana me kasa de mo kana family planning dodo na na nkofo misro we misro pane misro se semense herbal clinic nko na akofa a dry ye de tete awontem aye abibiduro krogen we chemicals bia ni mpa ne bia sebi ye ma bibi mfa nkwohye ba bia na sei eye duro krogen ane ye de ma ye abibiduro a beboa mo atete wa wo mu a how bia ni wana se implications bia ni hono obi busa se obetumi anya bi wo pharmacy bia me pa acho ye nton wo pharmacy oba clinic hono ma ni yedi nkomo na ana yedi aduro no ma eti omo frɛ sɛ family planning aduro no obenya bi wɔ hemfo obenya bi wɔ pharmacy me pa charge oba semens ebio enchiato wo stroke for na ya to nchiato sɛ wo de odihia water form ache bia waye wiase mu nronya still na nim ntumi ntren ne nsa no ontumi hyase anyusi ne nan no enyeye epo yare de coin ne nante ne mai wada form ache wanyini wa na sɛ wanyini ntino onfa sanko wo misro fabra semens herbal clinic wo de oba wo so ne doctor to nchia wo doctor tinchia say a stroke na edna to the best sorry a ebem na ba ebio last week ni e ka mo amukatrema ente de muntumi nte pampan ni na doctor gusu aye adwuma fabra semense ba me pacho me se nya yare bia na enum aduro ebi won ma wo hia say o nerves no de atwetwe atenka ana say commands ekwa adwini mu no ye wo say ye tune no eno na wo ba doctor nya abotre reflex miamia na ase ye ni nyina ma nti mo amukatrema ente bisabi ente da na say ente nwuno ana say mo amupampan no wo nya cold nya hwe so pampan no nti ni ye me pacho fabra semense ba ye gusua eye ni nyina ho adwuma na seje ba be kono ne ye ka Semens Vital Herbal Mixture aka agan no eno ni adura sesei no edi ne mese be organa ha me ba bia obewura bia otese ye ka agan ho asema na chese Semens Vital Herbal Mixture ana hutadi ni agan na hutadi ni agan no me pache oni so ne topai ana eduro no e ma ne mema nso na enom me pache oye oba na se be ma usisi ye oya wadum wiase mu nuro nyina adanse na ekoso no kwato aduro ni bi na hwese de ebesia ye onom 3 days e wo se usisi ne eto oba o mensisi nye me pache koto siatika tewo so koto koko how koko ni nti mema no bebre sebi ode bo ma na ne ho sane no sebi obi ko ba ko ade enche wontumi nka obi okro so oni atime pa cha koto Semens Vital ni bi toni so ne topae no ne frɛ doctor mema dosage a onoma wa be wu se duro ho obema no be manu mu so amwa gye ho di sebi oye bema se anija na ba obi anim de aduro to bi e agan no ye ba empese be ka ho asem bibiri ne sent no se ukoto bia frɛ number no 0240 616061 0240 616061 also offers Dr. Mpacho makoto adro menya ne say mema dosage a ode ben wura herbal shop bia obenya adro ni bia to sejo
ye damasi ye papa Semens Herbal na ye che ade no ye che sika no na ye sports no enso more na fi ya yaresa any in Roni ade enso the film kankra enso the mama midfield action now are complete. So the problem is that the players are no more dedicated to the team, so they don't play with passion as we knew. Prince Asare Asin Fosu and all the way a free and so ebre postmortem na and I gusu yeah this time ye near bri papa and the GDA pass penifo monfasa postmortem yeah koso wahani miamia hodo pino in the agrokra. Yenia break our football no emo. Good morning, award winner. This is Amoa Michael from K&K Laundry inside affordable housing. Great show by all standards. Big ups to you and your crew. If Chris Houghton has been sent, then the entire team has been. If Chris Houghton has been sacked, then the entire team has to be dissolved too. Entire team no any day K&K Laundry moye brutal workers no ho nyina ma yenchia mo nyina enso ene anopay K&K. All right. And here for any messages so ababioma ebetimi ahwe abja for san aba betransbiom na ya adwuma kakra de amamo enche mesan akọ na makoche sika enti momfa mo hunra agronomu nipa pi so me che obia 200 cedis enti na eno so no nipa duanan enam de ma omo ne Kessben passport for hunram *256 *2 hash dial na select number 1 bakubi adibi ram bi 5 Ghana cedis. It should be communicated clearly to all that our national team is at a state of emergency and that every citizen must accept that our football has collapsed. This will reduce the high expectations we all have for the Black Stars and we will accept that our team needs a next phase. And then we should collapse all the teams associated with the Black Stars, the technical team, the management committee, and all those unnecessary people associated with the team. Now we should start a complete reconstruction phase with a tougher coach we can trust for at least 3 or 4 consecutive AFCONs. If we are eliminated in the group stage, we don't touch him. Not even at the second consecutive time. We can have a consistent team and dedicated players, not those who feel the Black Stars need them, but players who are patriotic enough to play their heart out and fix our sports infrastructure to modern standards to occupy our various teams. Me say we need to take it gradually before we get there. We can do it. And I do not agree that our Black Stars perform badly due to the low standard of our league. I have vivid explanations to that, but let me leave it. Let me leave this one here. Akwati Safo Kantanka Airport Residential Area, Accra. Okay, narrow.
General. Mamini can address a tester no de no. Say everything points to the fact say Andre de are you. The obit my Ghana minor NYAW. And like the father did it in 1998 after Burkina 98 African Cup of Nations, I exited from the group stage and Umpodinya 3 points. Humbly, he retired from the national team and then he gave way to the leadership of CK Akono, captaining the Black Stars. And I think there, Ebredu, say Andre, and then the captain Zamba Netuonum. And I also feel that it's time the star boy Kudus is handed the armband. Yema old guys, you know, empelmo, ebin pe baby trana fe the new era no ain't taking effect from now. And he also thinks that yes, Jiku deserves the captain's armband instead of Eye Kudus. Kudus is too young, Yeman enjoying the stardom. I agree. What heard the history of this country in terms of our captainship from the days of Awulekwe Senior in somewhere 78. You get down to Kukudazi, to Emmanuel Kwashi. You talk about Isaac Paha and James Akwesi Apia, Abedi Ayu Pele, CK Akono, Stephen Tonado Apia, John Mensah, Asamoah Gyan, and all that. Ghana has had great leaders and captains. But also, Obiti says Stephen Apia. I remember very well when Milan Zivadinovic, somewhere in 2002, handed the captain's armband to Stephen Tonado Apia. It was surprising to many. In fact, Apia Nankasa Kaeze, he was a bit surprised when he was handed the captain's armband to captain Ghana in a friendly against Slovenia because he felt that there were relatively senior players in the team, including Olele and the likes. But Tonado Apia around that time, per his age, was 22 years. But he's on record in recent times as one of the best captains of our national team. Because around that time, now when kakra any other day or honum, a new air needed to be near here, say Ibenya Nipafufra, only involved in the politics of our game and all that. And fast forward, Apia took us to the World Cup, not once, but twice. I think say yes, if it is Kudus, fine, but I will not be worried and I say enyem one so say kasi obi te jikua because the commitment to the national cause has not been questioned, especially when it's fit and available.
Yeah.
I mean naturally, say me coach I'm a center back as my captain because the center backs or your captain ya na me hunu say ohu park no so the ohu park no so hu obia the goalkeeper. But why I don't go for goalkeeper nyɛ me preference as captain and say goalkeeper's movement or park no so limited. BBC opponent in the area striker be nante and BB din so obeko no akoka kire no. But if you have the center back as your captain, ohu park no so apart from the goalkeeper and o mobile obetimi ni obia communicate. So for me, if it is Jiku, I don't have a problem. Now General, you can't a dang the dia bedru baby edri na what could be done. Honestly, me tell some catchers say short-term measures are too sure say be yield the results no available na ebia entro na yedi edin kakra because utien komodie ni nyina one bebrejidi Madri himself for the first time in so many years. Unya Ghana for bebre mo mention players be a GDS so munimbo pa eja omo fi. Nkedru sa abre ya bon se ye bubon krofo bi eni omo bo omunimbo mo ya ade aya mfre wo mo. but hardly can you hear the commentary around mentioning names of players who are good but were not sent to Ivory Coast.
It means generally, I said
Generally, I said any of the But then the issue is that we bring so as zero it down to lack of commitment. But output, a true baby, commitment, but ability is important.
Okay.
Say, born the honor running kofa. What do you bet my yo say? Me team na me dana me ni purpose me dey run it. Baby, I lack the ability to run. Because you can't say or might be a set of quality players are no more determined there. It takes the ability to be determined and deliver.
Okay.
No matter how determined you are, as I sit here, I can't train and go and beat Deontay Wilder. I know one thing.
Yeah.
Coaches, I'm not yakano. Me assure that the list of coaches I changed in recent times. No, a young man microphones will be breeze. So I say just changing the coaches is not the solution to the problem.
Okay.
But the critique in the technical team I could idea. So person will solution and microphone ponya GDO whatever system ni measures are who put in place more, you are more likely to change them. It may criticize the changing of the coach now.
Okay.
Because I think say no koye nipa bebre ni gidie wonimu nti if you maintain ni mpo a nkrofo nya gidie wonimu. But I think that as a country, both the FA and the Ministry of Youth and Sports as so mu kan mu tipa ho no mu gitu mu say empempenso na abedru no ya yiwe ne edu ahwe edu enye ye. The issue is basically fundamental. Ya try decide ya the sikano edan na yesi no say unim pyramid anase corner kono wo de to na training si from a more stable. But say wo the kono ten no na to fia no de si from amfrema kitu abi na abunato.
Yeah.
Your resources in terms of sikano. Ye train a form honum ne yemfa bi nhye ho. Ye the scanning nyina kogu suru honum. Only we are investing at the top for the Black Stars. And I see any yayan basa. Enti you have definitely failed to plan properly. And if you fail to plan, you plan to fail.
Okay.
Imagine here, me say we should rather think about long-term solution to the problem than quickly. Yanyan in Temnanka, Yanko Bruchre na yani Jeffrey Schlop bin kokasa. Yani kwansa na Liverpool nin kokasa. Nanka yempe coach way na GF for ya honum na yemfa support in tertiary. And they do level a man be bree. Omo training complex for national teams. Yet your Maya Black Stars, Black Queens, when ye ni baby pass or move baby bomb baba no ma can be. If this yanya yesi baby the pram ya quite bro what to dino the Ghana Man Soccer Center of Excellence. Ghana Man Soccer Center Excellence no obeko hono mpakra ankoyi entontoma jewabo so what is so excellent about those things? If indeed we think that is the place and you see a preference near the upgrading no na merit situation national teams be comfortable camping there yaka time and again say World Cup na ekọ nsika na enya no instead say you better say aka so yenya sika yenchicha akese mfama management committee members yenye ni say ye wi a abanse mafa we GS resist mafa we 3 some no. I'm of the opinion that a serious FA would draw a profile, sit with the Ministry of Youth and Sports, get the government convinced and get proper place. And your Black Stars Hotel wa Accra. Any idea business na Black Stars ba Black Queens ba no muda hotel and no more campy. Yeah, what sports centers I would do more training near there. Then we are too sure that one we are improving in terms of facilities. Yeah, can you league in Koye near there no? People should go and find out how Senegal did it. That Aspire Academy, omo omo de Aspire, omo base ni biba Senegal. Ebe base no honum. And they Patrick Vieira Academy near the academy system no, they took it seriously. Enti omanya butrate tim kwada bebre omunim bobo. Na kwada no titi omu say, nessa oman no invest in their development more. Eho ene de loyalty, any patriotism ewura omumu. na sa akwara ne nam ha sei no sebi mpreduasa ɔman no invest in any way in the child some way somehow akwara no struggle no timi ko pie mu abruchire na afre no so ɔmra mebɔ a ɛyɛ ne football career ɔbɛbɔ no abɛgiska wanhwɛ yi a patriotism na yɛka no ɛnhyɛ da wura ne mu bebree England ni ade na yɛka sɛ oh ɔmo yɛ patriotic ɔmo tu ɔmo kyɛ ne ade no it doesn't come by accident you realize that the system help develop and build these boys into owia onim nia oman no ayede ama no enti so no so de ne nan isi hɔ ama oman na onsuro woyɛ no de free hɔ a onim sɛ ne opra oman no bɛyɛ ama no you ask yourself say what kind of insurance kra and another Black Stars players you are not finding excuses for them but we are looking at it from all angles insurance or hodema players no mkosia kan and saying what is the justification so pra or mine no be no so ye de amano and f no be no until these things so general me my dream say if we are looking at the solution to the problem yes any issue you have the long term solution you have medium term and you have immediate but as you are dreaming immediate immediate no uti anye ya say farmer or short you crebe say dregu so let's think wide beyond the box and see what we are doing wrong na no metra hakrai na mese sisu biem ya astro tefa ya tuma ya man kwada ne nya bi mo no nkwada nketo a mu besua bobo no mo ne age football mo na yesi o makwan from choosing football as profession how are we developing these ones very important
Sir Franco Naru, Kakankra, Jumano Dawson, Kankra. Hey, now, Yenja, we, with me, Lawrence said we free Westland and a brain. Westland. I hate it when you guys sit down and dedicate all your time discussing Ghana football. Can't you guys realize that the so called football people don't respect you, journalists, and Ghana as a whole? Is it true, Lawrence? Westland.
You see,
is it true?
Lawrence.
Yeah.
Let's assume, say Omumuye.
They don't respect us.
Let's assume, say Omumuye. And Untiyama and Yaman and say, they are Ghanaians as we are. Besides that, Yen Central Fono, you see the forward state of the realm. Inti, Yawasu Dibi Dayeso. The fact that somebody doesn't respect you doesn't mean that once we do say we are no one. Any baby a touchma, the Nipani ya wanye ni no esoka. But say, if you no muyen ni senti, sanity dear, young Ghana football be
okay.
I don't think that is the way to go.
Yakwa make local stories kakra and so ewa ha medi dwa kakra postmortem ne egusua o yenya nwie kra ye besan aba na ya to aso na yenhwe we ye I say Wednesday all talking about the Black Stars. We don't even have pitches to train. And we have a minister giving money to supporters and management committee members. From Kwesinyantechi to Keto Kreku, can any of them tell us where the FIFA money for infrastructure is? Our problem is corruption from head to toe. Kwame Shebi, anyway, every Canada and average Joseph, we did his own airpa on the message way and so a brain. Yet twaso. Na Baku, our house said Franco Naru have always been brilliant with his submissions. I appreciate him a lot. Mana Worlds, and the way and so a brain. Mami ke atranse we ni hanky or pen nim kakra da pen no lipstick ne kakra watafre na no or the bag na si from wa phone hey 3p garlic Mr.
Sergio
3p garlic nice one.
Next week me ba na yedi hu
oh okay the 3p garlic
showcase me na me dey account
mati okay but that's a garlic in the down come on
yes that's 3p but you heard what TV so antino
yes
na dey what ye kura na
wow
yes
package
so ye ka say what to me na bi mu ka say ye boa nti we no
okay okay
ehwa ebo
okay
nti wuta na wasom ye nti me so koto 3p na nti say ya
okay
me pa chonye 3p e na we so hye so a o de benum.
Okay, when you didn't know.
When you didn't know.
Okay.
Aha.
Oh,
yes. Very neat. Very neat. Enti 3p garlic mixture no. Unse say we no TV no so no. Sa pepepe na etie. Enti so okoto na se enti say ya. Na se enye 3p garlic mixture.
Okay.
And then come ye di afa 3p garlic mixture yi ho eye diabetes. Medafo edro we ye dro won so a ye di abaga na ha enipa nyina to bi enom na obi a wonum bibia so di ho adanse se edro no eye because 3p garlic mixture ye kan wasem say e di a kire no obi bia wonum bibia bottle ba ko po nu dua wutimi hu say yes ade papa bi akoni paduanum enti na ma hye na de bia best studios na be ya wo hwe na TV ne so a obehu say eye saa pepepe na etie na ye ka diabetes mpo a eye den esiche yade ena obia enim na aya na bi madwen omo se sebio eye esichira yedi ena ekofa esiche yade ede bre nanso entisa ya chechem bebre ewa ha se empepi no aduane a yedi ekoni paduane mu no eno ene koda ni glucose e wa abonten a eye sugar ba edu ni paduane mu a eye glucose eno na se store wo ni paduane mu janum na o pancreas no entumi ampu ensu na fe ne se insulin na ama metwe sa glucose no ancha mani padua no a neta afa akosa because ono ni sa hode no a obetumi ache sa glucose no ama ni padua no yesa o pancreas no epu insulin na insulin na ba omojanum na abetam glucose no na edene nam na eche ede mani padua ni nyina se na be ya obenya ahoden glucose na be wonya ahoden energy sugar energy wom enti aduane bia bedi bi ekoni padua ni mu no emu energy no emu sugar no ene koye glucose a ebo ni padua no ema wonya ahoden etumi kasa eye bibia wosa woye ema wonpo so eye den ema wapo no wapo mu enso eye den pa edi diabetes ayaka no eye sa na esitie eye mojamu yare na diabetes betumi aba so wa bra wonhwe wadidie eyie obi otape anadwudidie pa obi ope enam awie bebrebe ubenya diabetes obi otadi aduane a enwinu bebrebe ubetumi enya diabetes enu ntimi serew e wo se wotimi num aduro bi te se 3p garlic mixture adure eye emoja eni entini mu adwuma enti bra oguso a wonum no na eboaw eyi entini mu ka hu se wo pancreas no ebetumi apo insulin no all right ba se wuntini mu asisi a ebefa hen na akọ omojanum e wo se ntini mu timi da ho enti na wo hia 3p garlic mixture wo no na eyi wuntini mu o no na ema omoja no edi afurusane ye ewo nipaduanum enti eboa ma se entini mu eda ho a na pancreas no epu insulin na etwa famu kama na etumi aba omoja mu abaye adwuma e wose eye enti 3p garlic mixture se wo hwe na TV no so no mesrew so betumri kan wakopa bia to anom esiche yade ene ni pe di asie pa obi owo pressure bia no e wo high say obenya diabetes ena obi owo diabetes bia so na ye high say obenya pressure enti wo de kanemi enu bom so wako hospital yes wonya pressure sha se o pe bia no yes wonya diabetes a sha se wo pe bia no se na be ya ba konko ema ba ko entena enti wo no na etunumi enu nyina ase e de ama afia be hwe oni padua no no oni pressure ene diabetes eto nkwanta mwapai enti wo maame bi o papa bi wo ankasa wako hospital doctor se wonya siche yade eye type 1 eye type 2 wadro eye 3p garlic mixture ebu hono mu a pancreas ne be pu insulin no all right enso ntimi mama ye adwuma e wo sey ene bi nso hono ma epuba enso ntini mu asisi ntimi ma emaye adwuma no ebi nso empukra enti obi hono ma wonya diabetes ayese brana ye nwo insulin pane ene ya artificial se na be ye betumi akọ omoja ni mu akọ ye sa adwuma no je number ne fred doctor se diabetes bi aba so a me be kire oniema hodo a se diabetes eba oso a ebe yew ena se wunya bi nso a de ebe yewo ye number no eye 0248 92 8824 0248 92 8824 kai se edro no eye 3p garlic mixture mamencho ekwan ya diabetes no efoso a eba because your kwan bebre wo hono mo diabetes etimi eba nipa so obi ye kese ema ne boro so a obetumi enya diabetes ontumi ne ho ono nso wonye exercise na se da bia wotim fa akosa ema wotimi enya diabetes unya siche yade because ayesa ema srade dɔɔso nipadua num abra wo ye kese amana bro so srade nso dɔɔso nipadua num a ema wontini mu sisi endi sa akoma ne pompi moja no a entumi ntwimfa entini mu yie enko enkodi emoja ene nipadua num efrosane enti obi wa ye kese abro so bia no diabetes de ubetumi enya bi ewo kwan bebre eso afa obi nso ho no mu a enye kese ene waye anadwodidie na sem na meka ye no anadwo be 9 na odi banku anadwo 9 na odi fufuo abo be 10 na sebio owa abonten baabi enam a owie ne ensa bi a onum aguso no owie ya na ofro ka akofie odu ofia ne wodware na oda eba said you need to digest enti srade na wonnam no mu no eba beta afa akon na afe woni padua no emoja entumi ne afurusane ye ekoba sa ene esikyire yade enenam obonsa wona ase ahyase na etatai ye number ne 0248 92 8824 0248 92 8824 kai se eduro no eye 3p garlic mixture enti se wonum 3p a na wahwe se anadwodidie ubejai wonum 3p a enam wie bebrebe na wate so anadwo susu renam oberenam wa ne bra ese ne bra fatamu na emo ne wie ne mpo no wahwe na wate so afa obi asabi wonom nsa bebrebe eno so etumi ema wonya diabetes enti wutimi te so kakra ebeboa okwan bebre so wutumi nso gyae a ebeboa opa afa obi nso ho no mu a nimfie na ekwa animu no na ema no enya diabetes esiche yade because ekobasa ni ma bebre ho no mu a esesa ewo nipadua num enti yare bia etwam a na aba bebo edro ba kope na make for the amount 3p garlic mixture edro no the enti ese woto afreye no se diabetes ho asma me kanti na wo frɛ doctor ye be kye okwan abefa so abanu madro no a enche kora ebetu diabetes na ten ama wanya fa ahudi ye number no eye 0248 92 8824 0248 92 8824 se wonya diabetes na se siche yade a de ye wonie ema wo Johnson tentempa ade atwawa anase kurotu a sebi enwuntem ade atwawa enwuntem wada emoja betumi atu saa ehwa ne nsukom de won tententem wonum nsu ase sia na ensukom saade etima ekom so de won tentem na omine mu ahwe enfifre timeto obi fre kire ba won hyede hu ne yie na wani so ye wisiwisi etima wo Johnson tentem so afa ehwa no na wo sotia na etie se wonya diabetes asa na eye wo ehwa na se waye mmre na honam nyina ye wo ya edro ba akopɛ na me kanfo de amount 3p garlic mixture. What do you pay nom? Sorry, na abe unsa wo diabetes no asiye ebetu. Your number ni 0248 92 8824 0248 92 8824 kai se enye esichire fufuo a ye die no ene fa diabetes eto ni pa abra boso da bi ente sa kra diabetes ntie na obi ani efra diabetes nti ene ye twa obi nan diabetes nti ene obi mema yo akofom diabetes nti na ekura tu obi sabi besi de ko be mfie mie no enwuda p garlic mixture ne nom ebeyi sa hawo ni nyina afri ho edi amawo owo kumasi a bowra colinac herba Danny Herba, Criske Herba, obenya 3p garlic mixture. Ho for enko Albert Sam. Takrade eye AA Mensa. Koforidia eye Gabson Pharmacy. Momoni Away Enterprise ewo wa yene cathedral no ene di nhwani mu. Odo ani kire Accra Okanshin so a King's Walk, Kof Sam ena Angel Herba ewo ho. Wokọ Ashama na Ekus Pharmacy so ewo ho. Ode okọ a wo se o pe 3p garlic mixture. Na emom ode wo fie ubetumi so baabi a wo no se wunya wonwono ene nyenya eno so wunya bi a ya no wafre doctor obeche de ode eno so ebeye na emom pe 3p ni bi upe bia ebeboa papa na wono mu abehu se Ghana ha ye waduro ene ye waduro je number na fre doctor sisi a ne eno eni nkomo ye number no eye 0248 92 8824 0248 92 8824 kai se edro no eye 3p garlic mixture nyankopo ya adomo a dasene pure natural I the 3p abedwa so you know
Mami K, yebeda sipa. Yebeda se 3p garlic mixture. But your baby our church and the baby a tone rubia okwa obenya bi ato na said mate linkano. Manfo dance your mudino. It is a year juma it is a nkunya kan na kope bi eto drugstore bia. Mami K is we die yemfa emmo ya no so na ebeboa ye papa. Mami K yebeda sipa numbers no so momfre na omo animu eni enkomo afei ye toa so ye nyina babia kopim se donko bebo na ye de breaking news abajafo nso ababa chance na omo ahwem kakrade amaye enteme ka kwacha de to so miensa mekocha 2000 cities to so miensa na enti munye crowd star 256 star 2 hash star 256 star 2 hash dial na select number 1 Kessben FM Kumasi na mincha wade wate ba ku bi wade be wuram bia no 5 cities and wade wuram 8 ticket 5 Ghana cities intifado do no awuram miguso a meche 200 cities de ama mo modem ho aka grey ho misram me gusu a meche enti ebi eba phone so aya na wa check phone no na wa hwe say 200 cities abe gusu a yeah to also Sir Franco Naro has always been brilliant with his submissions. I appreciate him a lot. Mana Wells and anyway and so Abrayan. Sergio, good morning. Hoping the sports minister dissolves the Ghana Football Association, then the president dissolves the Ministry of Sports. Then Ghanaians accept the fact that we need a third force during the next elections. That's the way to go. The issue is not just about the coach, but a lot entails. What's happened to Ben Kofi's legacy? Unless government goes back to that, we'll fail for the active time. We must, Dr. Kwabena Poku, and anyway, and so Abrayan. We must. All right. Yen to so far, Emamo. Meko Bones. Eho. Akocha this year. Na Andy.
Boss.
Wo de no one room 5 in Grambwa.
Dabi me wa no ha.
Still a wo no. Because me je ma ubie mu pa.
Who dey say we get you kra?
Who can be?
Me na me be kata o. Oh but you know.
Yeah.
Na Tornado, what they also on my first 11 and kasisi ya local the enfan kujina blaster ni mo de on fa my. So
okay. Right.
Nti enu be 10 minutes anko de amaya de aka de.
Adoka say locals nkwa.
Oh.
O say yemfa mo.
Osi yemfa mo.
Yeah.
Nti mo.
No bit my boy pa.
Mo no. Say we are Sundown for anything.
Yeah.
They are competing in Africa and they are first on the league table.
Okay.
Your league na ebo han ye Samates na that face. And they do na that second. You know more player or national team. What does it tell us? It implies that we don't even have confidence in people or teams that are performing in the league. And if you don't have players from team or your first on the league table, team or your second on the league table, at the end of the day, we are looking at the political corner. We are not looking at performance. It implies that we don't even trust teams that are leading the league. Sundown for no. Among that first, they've been consistent and dominant in the PSL. It is over members one idea. Obianim in the Juma in African football. Obianim the PSL. So Obianim, Obo Tepera Morella Dia, Ghana and South Africa boy and the Sika Kono. On the year crossing him go nearby. So Bob Moko na Dean Midfield Obianim or compete with the very best in Africa. Into your own performance, you are more reward. But what is happening to Samatet? What is happening to Adriana Stars? Almost the informal player, only supporters into 1 4 1 go then we are good to go. And we are not saying your league no see ye pick players so man yet. No. But you know, yen timi mumo league matches ya. Supporters they crying happy. So mo beche. And the Franco Naro kind. Imagine see a local players Marco 11 see the Quack represent Blasters. How many people can be free fee about so mo Quack? Until if we want local players in the national team, we cannot go back and mention names like Sheila Eliasu, Issa Ahmed, Chastela, Ismailado, Emmanuel Sekufo, Eric Becken. No, those players were players who were performing in Africa. In the time you can see my Becken, my Blaster, now I set 10 goals in the Confederation Cup. But is the current situation the same thing? No. Tambani is such a still a woman represented Blasters. No, Marco Esperance Sportive de Tunis. A lion den. Ako show more we. Same story cannot be discussed today. It's any league in a year. You know, yenye league ni ye. Ye make sure say players will be paid and paid well. Ye make sure say be better sponsors. I bet me a cater for the league. So the bear exodus of players they so better. Your best players in a movie out. Players now you see him former Blaster. You must say.
Meba Obiadiska. Meba Sisia. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, thank you, General.
At the say. How can I free here from say?
Okay, maybe I am Mankasim.
As a free Mankasim, okay. Me 2000 year about phones is here. Me boy, I think I was agree as now. What we need be the home. Nice. Amen. Unshira unso. What is? Okay, we are fan who and shame. Mankasim, a second winner no and ofre and chemako adia toso miensa intimonia crado *256 *2# dial select number 1. I think our problem is from the grassroots of our football campaign as a nation. Scouting for young players from our various schools and villages before they even join our various clubs comes with huge corruption. It takes the rich to be able to get ahead in the football career. If you do not have someone at the top, you will never be considered. My name is Bakwe Abuakwa Yentwaso.
No correct. Sadia ne de room wo ba bia wo your system ni mo Ghana. Unwe ni ma yemfa wonka ho. Ye nyina ye krewu say Richmond Lamte to be part of the Blasters. You know our boy league ni how many years? 9 years.
9
in the Ghana Premier League. 9 years. The chain say locally he is established. Inti yemu say other players no. You know on 9 years no. He is not good enough to be at the bench of the Blasters. 9 years, he is not good enough to be at the bench of the Blasters. A lot, and I was see a year in the local league. I bet me a far back one name you know an army and son. Eddie Aquaco can you football no, a man you met me a ye. If nothing at all, those players will show that level of commitment on the football play. You really and the players across or mumbre, but you know, I'm saying that you watch Mauritania, you watch Gambia. Gambia any materials now it won't be. But the intensity, the rate at which they run, the rate at which they defend, the rate at which they recover, Fato to blast stadium, say the same thing. Angola for may not have the quality that we have. Mozambique for need the won't be. But you know, America say teams in your mobile in there too. This is not a player say will be a Vito Osimhen, or be a Mosela who earns around £200,000 a week. No. A place ne bi mo je 12,000, 15,000, 20,000. Inti sika na omunya no Blaster no. Eboa omo, esan boa omo mo omunya team akese yebo. It is the reason why the know say tournament you stars na brepa. Mares bre won timi amo. Mo Salah dia akwa na chire. Sadio Mane is all over the place because he knows Senegal makes him. Man in him says Senegal making him no say. Senegal for ni na so onko ban amoni ko ha na okọ. E hwa na okọ ni ba bia akọ. Because OTA ne my phone, almost a man yes I do man. Are the players aware after your football, your West Ham, your Genk, the team that you are playing out there, you will not get any recognition, but the recognition should be Blasters. Baby jet to team Pia. Do you know that Ben artist who didn't see for our friend is a baby jet now? But Afcon who baby jet no team or DSTV so Super Sport, so it is because of the Blasters. So orientation for our players is very, very key. Again, let's go in for a coach. I'm Mr. Mankandinoa. Say, Ali, you see, say, Timika Lami Kamara say, Ghana again the T-bench. He won the last AFCON. I'm benching him. Oh, Kwakobo Bon, making sure said the pen, Obetimi Ayamami, because I have already established guys on the bench. Now, player need to me command the Adinoa. FAWay if he coaches or my friend na coaches or betimi anya so control the anya control kakra bia no mbom pa so onko na nkoji mu. And these are people making sure say your football no mu di etese ball ni be koyi. These are people that told us say your coach na nya de wasa. And the general from the word go ye ne wakwa akoye meeting say problem ho me ehunu nyina nka hwe. I don't want to hear the issue of ye nya better preparation. Ye de omo koda golden bean catch obi players na say go for ho omadwene omo am obi anko ho. Ye de omo kubas motor case say dibas anim from Abrankasi to golden bean obi anko ha omo ko divoire no nan central for me Ghana for kra ye mo kwan e mo nko eye blaster hotel ho. Ye wo ha na Nigeria for omo wo Osimen omo wo Chikwueze omo Mosi Simon omo wo player bia bi omo ma Ghana and central for chance. So omo the camp of the Super Eagles me interview players. Awa amoko ejeno da be no matimi interview Ghana player. Ya ma chance amomanko all because they say people disturb them. Into the full support omo hi omo nyan. The financial class omo wo no omo nyan. They simply couldn't deliver. It yes President Kurt and the ESCO members. Obiaka Ben Kofidie no. That is so easy. From 1999 New Zealand. And a general coach Afrane beto aso in 2001. Enye de be wuru amu an nya qualification to the World Cup. And a President Kosinen Tetisa to asa legacy na aso. Edi de day uni Samuel Nkum no opare. Emo so be kan Sulemon squad and na de kokodo the quarter final. Just a second to be at the semi-final of the World Cup. Edi say penalty nearby. It is the same thing to Senegal Diana. The same thing applies to Senegal Diana. Yanko fair nubi. My ya didn't say you players. Enti ye kwa kofa have you rene oba ya de chia or de be di AFCON. AFCON next year any ye bebo Morocco. One will North Africa for no go on for this particular tournament. Out of the second round, they are yet to win a game. And then Morocco bebo. Tunisia and Timi. It with all their players and the dedication of man Timi. And now share Algeria. Who players are more. Oh man Timi Mauritania omoko. So, General, omo beba with the full front next year. Say a year North Africa and the omo beba be joma de. And it is shown everywhere. Eko North Africa omo aneje. Inti yenka ho. Inti yenfanshi ye mu se. Yenfa sika twitwi die bia nkoto aban anim. So onfa budget kakraka amra. Samuel Eto'o say how they dedicated and omo ye for Cameroon nya no na twa omo ka. Na omo charge euros, pounds. E wo Chelsea ni Barcelona ni Inter Milan. Oya Ghana footballer na so wo sika bijia uko team ano kwa charge omo. You making sure say players are been nature omo from the grounds. Ye Oniama, ye wo Kudus, ye wo Asimeru. Dina yen scout wide. Yen fa je wo family mumra yen fa ben tepete mumra. Na yen centered this team around these young guys. Say a chance will be retired there forget Ghana players and how many of them are retired? How many of them? And no say my tournament yaba. Tournament ye koba ye die. Ye gu ye woni mase. Algeria for the players makuma akungo twe enne. Omo si enim guase e two omo previous one. Ene dia to omo afi omo omo nsa so. Omo mo eye tournament ni bio. Omo retire from the Algeria national team. Coach si there bi wo gu omo enim ase into atwene ho. Ye ha unye situation no because ye starts no omo ma out so ma resign omo mo national team ni bio. Omo retire for the national team. A bold decisions from coach aye befa no a be take obenya the support within the FE, obenya the support within government, obenya the support of Ghanaians. Now what show absolute control, what show grip, now what select the right materials for the future. You know, and only baby a bit in their go places. But a sakofa coach. Now yes, I'm baby remote control for Weber. I heard it from, Chris Shooting first game of Bayern Sports the bench the day. After the game, on Busan didn't know bench no say. The day is a good player, but at that time, there are young guys or matches or more form chain. I don't belong to the school of semi-crucified that I think he has paid his dues, so former he can be considered. In a coach, no believe so on your fit for purpose. We're paying the dues because 2008 to 2024, a chair or Yebi. Okay. He's our all-time top scorer in the AFCON. coach and say, oh, you're very good. But sometimes there are players who are formed than him. After the game, I heard it from an school member. Say, okay, say, coach, on your careful the day the next Black Stars game, not the digital line up with him. Into the see a young coach. Generally, see a mommy, sure, pass, all ball, I mean, Camara, and a papi game, no, AB and penny for being support too. But he had 9 points. 9 points. You would have
out of 3 games.
Yes, Obiani will have gone. Nobody. Say about no be as Morocco. But it's nigga for no. Or but dispatch everything with ease. Inti hona yo. Say yan kofa benko fidiano. Say yan ko back. Say na say yan efe for no be catch so the football di ne neba. Away. Where is it? A mere snoganeering. Na ya ba be cat to be etrim. Where is the football DNA? General, omo kan ye no, omo ka kire ye se. Benda lepe, omo amfa na amaso omo ye blasters. Omo de ne ba so omo ye under 17, under 20, ne under 23. Yeah, sa national teams in a way. Those are the area for the local guys. E hokra ye local for nim timembo. Benda lepe ntimi 2 years waje esika wanye hwe, he's gone. Enti general, obi a wawe krada na okaso be kwota da agility. The omo ka bia no omo ntimi nye. So I have no cause to believe them and they've not shown that. Enti Ghana ye brand of football ye die. E die na yebo. AFCON general ye chance apart from Ghana no team defending the AFCON. Me boa odeka. Match we na hwe who to be defending. Ghana nko a. Ye nko na AFCON na ye ko nyi defending. Mauritania attack Algeria. Gambia attack Cameroon.
Yes. We saw it yesterday.
Yes. General Gambia attack Cameroon. Cameroon asobo. O matia san sha omo bio. Na Cameroon for na resilience na it is part of them that makes them. Until no money beating a Algeria, because Algeria home they are qualified for the World Cup after lose at home. So those things are part of them. But you know, a young Yene Keved na ye defend it. Yene Mozambique na ye defend it. Yene Egypt na ye defend it. Ghana is the only nation that defended throughout the tournament. Until see a better writings. You know, say baby you coach in the pafa.
Okay.
Coach ya pafa no you know. Yen fa coach oti project ase.
O ma shase kra. O ma shase. Mami nyina wa ha, okay? Wo bebre eka and came. Wow. Eso mbe fa ko tren mu. Na ono mu din komo na wo so din komo ni. Na wo kire wadwen, na wo kire wadwen. Omu ntie. Aseme na okay.
Aseme we. Me kan ha the last AFCON yekobae.
Bia no muntie.
Omu tie che obia. Di omu nim na je no. The course way football, omu nim bibia how. Are you saying President Kerr don't know all these things? He know. But yeah, the interest are the benya gains and Emma join South African leaders over here.
Pesa point,
you know. Pesa point.
Yes. What submitted our submission here brilliant. By the way, Kotari Tui. Say papa na ni gains number. Haba.
Okay, Jonah, what the marriage chatting. The point I want to make is say,
yeah.
Say a fat coach who control or pick the right materials. Our national team will not be dominated by still belief, Dreams FC and Vision FC. Or more performance and saying it to your born anymore. You're born under 17 or more, under 20 or more, under 23 or more. Edindia.
I'm happy. Andy Kem is singing my song now. I'm happy. Andy Kem is singing my song now. Okay. Why did we buy? And he came also long ago, Ghana should dare not appoint Chris Hughton as a Black Stars coach because he supervised everything and the mess that happened. Ghana needs a top-class coach that the management team cannot dictate. True. Okay, and he came. I so what can we long ago, 2022, December 3rd.
Oh yeah, second appointment there. Okay. They acquire a World Cup.
Okay. Nana Jonado say who's singing his song now. All right. Hey, Nana was descending heavily on say Franco Naro, but me yes, anyone here there. Okay, me call Chadi. Me we are na me call Newton Latte Marija ho. I say our coaches be young person get any year pa. Joe, I'm therefore from Tech. Our football spoiled way back. The executive council members who are involved so much in the establishment of their own teams at the cost of the massive corruption at the FA. Then they established massive corruption over here. Or therefore, from tech, massive corruption are more canon. One children, and I mean, guy. Now you know, so you need to change. Okay, yeah, Kwaba.
So we're changing the personal interest.
Instead of corruption,
it's a personal interest.
Personal interest. Okay, Kala, I don't know. Me Kwaba and mother others no, and so now. All right. Hello, Bones. Some nature sika kakrama me.
O ma so mo ha na je se enne no amanfo ani abre wo Ghana ha na se jo so ani abre eche sika. Pato yen kwai de to so miensa ho na ekro na Ghana hemfa no wo pato tie me. Wo ye Vodafone user, MTN user, unsu betumi adibi o. Fa phone is here *256*2#. Send it. Select the first option no Kessben FM Kumasi. Uye baby say ticket ba ko bia 5 Ghana cedis bododo a wo pesa wo toni shem na bo pin ni fedi akire na wo nso betimi adisika yenko 2000 Ghana cedis etoso miensa na Ghana hemfa na eko oyoba na se bema yenko why na wini 2000 no number ni nie 0595 651 *0595 651 *. Me pacho asa number ni na o share Kessben television ana o tie Kessben FM. Check it share na di ho dance here. Say Laka Roma Kessben Cashport 2000 Ghana cedis no alande ewo phone no so 2000 0595 651 *. Ono na a third lucky winner. Aka 4,000 more to go. Wosu uti akoso ma ticket nemra. Na bia na 4,000 ni mu e na wo share no ewo Sergio.
Okay, masom 4,000 na etwato no mecha bom nipa mienu mecha 4,000 na bom e de amomansa na donko ma pega mi mu edumra ese me call Newton Latte Marijata ho na onso the FM kakajo under Kurt regime we always exited at the group stage. The World Cup we finished bottom. 2 years ago, we finished bottom at AFCON, and now the same group stage we have finished third, all under Kurt's regime. Can't we force him to resign? Jamsco, and anyway, and so free Swami, and so Abba. Most general, I'm enjoying you and the program so much. I'm scared Sir Franco Naro is going to tear me apart. All right, Nana Tonado.
I can't do that. Nana Mintiminasa.
Nana want to borrow me to house.
Abba Panaso.
Abba. Okay. Obiet Energy. And it's interesting. Samples of our discussions and people's opinions. Premier League needs more investment. Coast League, pick players from schools and colleges. Let's use local players. Let's copy the Senegal way. Go for a local coach. Go for a Harvey Renner. Let's limit the money we give to the players. Personal interest. I can go on and on. We are confused as a people. Hello, Kwaku, girl from UK. Anyway, and so Abrayang. Okay. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, Sergio.
Now, so what is car?
I know, Sergio.
Nice one. What did be that?
I check.
What did be that? Obi kura ni be that.
My bro, my part and my bum crab.
Oh, Bomu Buse, what do you say? What did be that?
I mean,
2000 this year. Oh, I check. Oh. Hey, who died to a second one in ma? All right. And then what they say the shame?
Maybe 200.
200, okay. No, the 2,000 cities. All right. Uchinkwa na kosoa na diagon. Ukasa free. Bekwai, okay. Ye chia bekwai for and so enyina na say me ba na mu street no. Ai kama pa. And that's some ketwa, yeah. Bekwai street. Me na me call what chepa. Okay, ye chechamo. Ye twaso de amamo Newton Latte Marijata. Eduru ho na menyanko ho a na nanima star. Na ho wo so che. Time bia no bia nya bi kan wanya. All right. I'm ra ho na me head of the brain. Newton.
Sergio, my ready am asom e wa ha say na boss. Nkoma e di nyina no relate so much on the Blasters your performance I could done the bia ye hwe anim yetimi da bay each and every day the ben ye beko so Chris Hutton eba be fa adwuma after otuado o kan message a enche ye ko ye a obi ka send the camp or your prophet he felt that this particular manager shouldn't even have started, but let's talk about his ends and after the end of the time with the Blasters. And the start kakrano, you will come back before that from 2008 to 2010 in general. You appointed countries from different nationalities and make Serbia, Israel, Republic of Ireland for Chris Hutton. Now the Ghana Ababes also. Now over 2008 is no about from about 2017 to 2020. That has been the maximum length of period a coach be a call for the Blasters. 2017 to 2020 no happened to be the period that coach Kwesi Appiah and Maso Kunedmo ekeka monsa bom later CK Akono so ba beto so but from CK Akono ebano you know it's been a short term na me generalizing one ya na eya akwa me say coach no all kono the all banumpo no onto the all kono so comparatively we can go through the list now the last man or that list no to no Chris Hutton. Let's start from coach Kwesi Appiah. Adia na man for the Bonabaso Kese his ability to pick talents and potentials obia and develop especially on the international stage. It make kai a man for bebredi about utrimo almost omaba perform coach Kwesi Appiah there he's been at the AFCON where to me and yes it's true. But o check managers no bebre no ebi mo ba use players aya frefre mo but o check coach Kwesi Appiah specifically o Christian Achu the chief of players are free Christian Achu was part of them long list of players I wouldn't want to take you through because a brand any ho bebre so coach Kwesi Appiah or you're not from there and at some point to quit but talking about the replacement here CK Akono there I can never say CK any good manager but in comparing Coach Kwesi Appiah all call any seeker all banner there. I think to me it was a reverse GR in my opinion. So Coach Kwesi Appiah out talk about a pedigree at that time. No coach Blaster ne pay. We did it in Rafunu Biachi. He was a learned at that time. But yes, so achievable. But we brought in CK at a time one. Now on also soon improve BB. But ni na no decision making of certain people and ye busa say a day na a man interest no a drop pay for a manager the all. We can say give certain managers some chance, they will work. But look at the status of Blasters. Only time bebre I would touch cha. Our team no into appointment and hit or miss it should be hit. Now check CK starts now 4 wins out of 11 games or one or board draw 2 no lose 5. But the winning start Oba a form her or winning against Ethiopia. Oba Kakra Sao Tommy and Principe or Shane 3-1 or AFCON qualifies. Oba Sia Kakra General, no Babeto Ghana or Share Sudan and also AFCON qualifies. Of course, they are friendly and or Share Qatar 5-1. The last game of boy Mali at dismantle Blaster 3 goals. Okay, Mali for no Omohaya pa. And in the final third, we couldn't produce any output and I did game no a barrier. So CK numbers, irrespective of how I want channel, Kakrea na enshada enshe in crime bebre then came in Vestman here na all banner there na Milovan akwakwa ye wa ye be pain entino ye man the trust and confidence but I will tell you why Emrofono Banansi omma successful both national team and a club football so Milovan okay the one goal project Opokuajiman follow baby jet Angola 2010 it was a massive team or the Korea Koboa Blaster in the final, and you're beyond higher than a certain Egypt and a major trophy in a few years. And so the exit door for Milokra at that time it was tough because people felt on one on the enemy fire but Milo started no or buy okay see any general not any crowd. Now Milo squad there a chat against Comoros. Okay, it's a game now. Andre Union record. Unfortunately, the 9 or straight in the ball. Comoros goalkeeper Naboja say the referee said the rules. The day Kohome won't change. So check a squad way. And 4-4 way you know or man call AFCON for whatever reason. Fatau is a hack with this squad, but he was there in the last AFCON. Called Daniel Kofitre. You who Blaster number BM.
Thomas Partey, you know, Kamal Din Sulemana. So 4 weeks, Obiani Honma Oba Afcon we say. But just 2 years ago, now more count the last edition, we more no money na kobi. So Jordan was here, Andre was here, enjoy Omonto. Na yembra Baba Ramana and Baby and the other man Baby in central defense. Obenya Alexander Juku Obaye and Daniel Amate. So but he was not a premium member of the squad this time. No, bought free bench bar. And so Jojo Wallacott, even though they call World Cup during the qualification, but Jojo and minute back Kukra Anche and also Asadia Group. So squad win and Che Yumpuno. And one honopa and a changes bebre abba squad num. Going forward, one thing I say say we went to that AFCON with an average age of 26.6 years. Na squad near rich pa. Na squad near rich pa, trust me. Because okay, a middle first time about and shady bench. She plays and on the bench. Steven Tornado appear na our bench. Hans Adusa appear na our bench. Ubenya Voss na our quality squad. And then the middle of 20 all the years successful. And I know you're by idea. And I know you're by idea. And farmer. So that squad was a generation defining moment of Ghana. Say you free Senegal 92 urban one over better squad back we mu pi emu do ye die bibi ya na this particular squad because make can we no krana na wo team no ya Rabi Mohammed Ajman Badu Antonia Namo Andre Ayew Jonathan Mensah John Boy no more than Namasia Amoba. It was a good smooth transition. So Milovan was so successful. Now we in the bench and then the squad quality in the general. One thing about Milo is at that time, you know, she assistant for an on so Edinachi. Coach they were also very good in their own standards, but at the end of the day, Milo exited the door of the Black Stars. Then came in Otto Addo, not as a coach, but I was starting the coaching career with the Black Stars. You know, I started as a player for on our boy in the Czech Republic, your first ever game in the history of the World Cup for Ghana. Ubenya Otuado feature. So team no from the roots, yeah, making your doorstep when done a big money on us our World Cup, you know, Otuado was part of the squad. But he came in later as a coach and among for Bebreno who that project and I said it was a short termism. Many projects have GFA Huno actually it was a project as a fire transwork at Caribbean. But people feel said no. Your lasting tenure of a coach for Blasters should have started right away after Milo. So, Otuado Diano, Nantias, I didn't want to talk to her and send a later decided. But Otuado, so in fact, while you are with top people in the game, who saw any club and they didn't come out Dortmund, dear. In fact, Otuado or your legend back up, but a bad fear no after World Cup group stage near Fribourg, and that was the second. Tournament ever since Kurt Befeld, man, walk out group stage, AFCON World Cup, and the group stage. So, but the first one, and I said the second one, he didn't come on. He had 50% win rate. Now, only 2 points per game. And San Odeko, every match, Biano, or Bapon Crano, no, I shot 2 goals. But defensively, no, consider 0.5. That's a half a goal per match. And it starts and you're bad. But at the end of the day, no, you in a D. So Otuado talking about the start Kakranoa, Yedijano Kwano. Now, okay, all these 4 top men here, a bomb, not just say 2 different editions or a tournament, both Qatar and Africa, and go 4 way, and putting 4 years, Chris as happens to be the last man, Otto and a handy button in the man. And these 2 gentlemen here are back here more, but it's all been poor outcome. So, what's the way forward? And then I said, Joe Busano, you're diagnosing postmortem and a question of Chris, and the Kamukai. No, you're part of Otuado, a team, and Tino Nim, and your name was here, but be between the ACC, Danny Button, and Mamia. You know, but Chris and Shobi and Tisha caption will be the toy. It's Chris taking over the job, meaning say, yeah, the man and I am farmer said, you know, Bobo. People were also out there saying, say, yeah, farmer and not my farmer. So, oh, check Chris and so there. The lineup or they a free move, and I say, or they started, Nediano, and you or back front, it was Andrea Inaki Williams, crack. But check something here. Your average age, you know, from Nemum, at the back, Chris or Digu, you say. He is a bit different from all the managers from Aba. Coach Kosiapia is an extremely attacking manager. Otuado Edan and said Portugal must say Mr. Mebaba Shebi. Against South Korea, it was an expansive game. Otuado was so attacking. Milovan Rajovac on the defense corner 4-2 with double sixes. You know, it was working, even though not with a quality outcome. But Osha crazy dia, a 5-3-2. I didn't Ghana a game when you defensive shape. Shachira, Elidi said, "Hasebi." obia we chira bi yet oh yi defenses back wa emu hwie ye ne mu go e wo afcon no a Chris Hilton, I'm sorry, your defense, you know. Even though we set it up in a back five, and I love for defensive midfielders, mean who we down. Or defensive midfielders, Chris, ebe yejuma on yejuma no. The Bessian said, you be papa no kwai. He came at a time one, now cranny baby so a pop it up our system no mobile. Now metaka say me say footballers almost 50 to say emire. Na emire fifia ya ko twa esumura no na hwe se emire no ebe survive ya. So boys ni pieba na mo ba say ya. They need people to groom them, lead them in their career, coach them on and off the field. Niama wo hoyi oni bibia on the team apart from born or person or born. So he needs a coach who can guide him. Na oba international no ade ba chi coach for ade ba chi coach for ade ba chi coach for obehunu adi 30 years na wabusa say e de na nuama kroye ma Ghana no the decision makers did something wrong I'm one krana eba so Chris is going but say Joe question say did Romani susu be follow up because they've been part of the mess. We should be honest with ourselves. Judge Watson has been a coach cum analyst. The final thing they say adios bye bye to these guys and we want to pave a way now the who can say Chris Hilton last lineup or the ball Emma Ghana and Sana you know average age you know and 27.7 you got 28 years so before you realize Majida Shimeru no man you no jabo was Salis no man Jordan no jabi BIA 27.7 Mumu say Franco Naro say you call World Cup no ye countries two no players esusa pana na average age no na Ghana ida say it was around 23 say your squad no 27.7 I am telling you, sir, I am speaking about African players. Today, 27.7 American. Well, who do you obey? Now you need Sankom. So it was 4-2-3-1 with Majida Shimeru, Salis Ahmed, Obenya Kudus, Jordan Ayew, and Joseph Pencil, and then Antoine Semenyo, LED line. Chris, last line up. Now, Nema Chris, say the goalkeeping department was a major problem. Melusi Bertolizzi is a goalkeeper for Orlando Pirates. One South Africa squad. But the third choice on the bench, inactive. Even despite the performance we Ghanaians felt there should have been a continuation from there. So that boy not him no macho no aba. But we went in for Fori and nobody is saying Atisgi couldn't have made those errors. But Ofori the end since on activity we can attribute that to the inactiveness now. But Nicolas Opoku at the imbalances be so about you. Look, central defenders are Fred Baku and Nicolas Opoku. Salisu Asusuni and Salisu has been part of the squad from AFCON and as a World Cup. Unfortunately, before I ever called AFCON, Salisu was inactive for Monaco because now we're prayer. Checking the minutes to do a bomber Monaco and San Oberbo a competition is so regular. We can win for home encounter. So okay, earlier first game, Kudus Bama Ghana against Egypt. People were saying, I said Kudus crying, who are you? Kudus was to form or how to appear. Even the second game, Kudus was a bit mute, pen standard on Russia for Bobia because no free injury. Similar thing, Echo Edema Salisu, but Salisu by the only performance. Now this is a mate. Now Saudi Amate or Canicola so Pokumo. Now Odi Jikuba Bekanwa, the Etienne say. The Salisu Ekoye as a left central defender. Baby a Salisu Bono, on a Jikuso or Penny Bopa. Left now Salisu Obono, General, a whole energy cope. But the coach didn't trust Amate. So he says, no, Jiku, you will go to the right central defense. Then Salisu Bebohase. Unfortunately for us, Salisu was also out of form. So she in Egypt, for repair by mistakes. The earlier error was committed by Salisu. He was not sharp. This guy has been in form with Europe for the club side of Turkey. Or by the game. So check on form and sign on mobile AFCON or game on the boy. Wake up home and I am talking about Jiku for the Omoetie Red, you know. Also analyze Kudus the performance of West Ham any do obey my. But the area not at the imbalance but say Nicolas Opoku preferably a person about right. I'm at a person about right. This has been the case. But when you know you're right now, but one left, you know, already didn't call. Etika ne necessarily supra bia Jiku bebaha na ma ta babesho or Gideon Sababa na fata babeshim. That would have been the mathematics. Meaning say there was a certain imbalances. Jiku did his best. For the idea we can say Jiku did his best. But the reality is say I didn't say about tournament in about a day. before the tournament, everybody, one of the key areas are a year Chrisuti Dino, Uye goalkeeper, Efrim, Uye 4 and 5 Frima. Area back, come and call it back. Gideon Mensah did okay for me. But Ali decided to be a day or tournament room. So despite Dennis Odoi performance, not what me bench or dear. Now so a man and your problem. There is problem, let's say. Dennis Odoi or Konechi, I want to me. Ali decided to be bar, no to me Konenim or the Chihuahua Diachi. So the game for World Cup Obama, he was extremely defensive, but was my offensive output. That was the problem. If the coach ne person of ball in 5 feet away for no, ya no open fullback ebekwaba in thereby choosing Dennis Odoi. But Odoi no okwa our home pa a problem. How on earth and Dennis Odoi form will say otim bench Ali Dusedu our Afcon. So Ali you have a lot of work to do in order to get back to this team because Sheni age, Dennis Odoi age. Our professor Eddie two free rap and Patrick Schindler there. I think he has to find something to do because he's changing Yama Eddie Wire Blaster. We need these changes as Sanya call. Oban Fifi also manager is a problem. Salis a quality player. But the partner pa or then a born in China a wine. Tournament I buy. So kakaka tournament and I say and you have the rebirth of or main kind of rebirth, main kind of birth of your new midfield partnership. Yeah, you got that right. Tournament num ena ye hu say Ashimeru on Salis bar ebeye yie na de Kudus Joma nimu a na all the trade na Kudus anim in a force na Kudus betimi akọ abe support we mo. We didn't see their partnership in friendly matches. Afcon num obia hu ni team na oba na ho ena ekonya the birth of this partnership. Yes, because the manager thought say double six is in be adwuma but do no it never worked. And this guy Salis taking over alongside Majid Ashimeru. But even with that, none of the games in the midfield will be completely. And you're going to be changing midfield and signing a game. No, now my problem is say, Baba Idris will be a human and answer on you. Baba, any issues be brave. But any question, you're man pressure. The coach and the selling. Baba Idris went to me and my standard. Shall I check now? The best game for Baba Idris, he's got the support of Thomas Partey. Or G, I know you know. Or G, I know you know. But wait here. Or Gia just would senior the progress. All progress on near Chinaji, or keeping a kakra, or keeping a kakra near close. It's been the key issue. A farm for the seminar at the buyer. Now, Yakwa Concrad, do say no GD or Majida Shimumo. So, Chris, why should two in the foot? It's quite unfortunate. Now, what check is starting in Nanoa? Young Chris, Jonathan Sowa of Mediama, a local player, when you have 59 minutes, and at the boy, at the man. Chris Rutte and a blaster out of the available minutes or 720. Fatau Abdul Hamidu, similar team, Media Macrona, 90 minutes of ball solid out of 3 games or possibly 270 minutes. And also so Ubenya start and Ewo Oba Onimo, Nuruddin Abdullah, Media Mahona, on the 1 minute grind test out of 90 minutes and what they call it. Richmond Lamte, so sad based on the fact we've discussed many things erroneously that happened in our midfield. Yet Richmond earned 1 minute cry out of these available minutes. Now Oba say hadia Chris earned 1,170 minutes of game time and a demand blaster, but unfortunately 4 local boys when you know okay ka omomre ke kamre aswaji kobokobo na dia kwhye muke kan nyina abomwa e just 13%, 12.7%. I'm running down as 13 minutes, 13% of game time and a Chris me hu abranka say me say hu baba yara me hu akra because to the bibia ni nyina mu no just 13%. And with my local players. So, we bet me a coach because here for players and offer from whatever. But the free hub, dear now the back player B and as a coach B, where Jai Blaster no echo. A dear dinner on the back Chris Wooten. I mean, I need a train farmer say Joe. For another time, your local players earn your confidence in the coach. Or you can reverse it. The coach never had the confidence in the boys. Unfortunately, 13% for local boys say Joe. And the manager no edema. Local players, diagnosis, said you kind of
Newton Latte Marie Jata, as usual. Odia famua, you give you a pass, more follow the year, papa. The okay, Biansono, yadi ato yageniso. enter kwa Mickey at the local source ka crabby bebre. I can't depend me news where some choma dear. Obia 2,000 cities, 2,000 cities. Now more sorry, Akohe and the came over transit na Sir Franco Naro and so at transit comes a donko bebo. Ni na no ibe peja emu free ha. Never do something to hurt anyone. This is one of the serious and greatest laws of nature. Even though Akwasi Appiah will be remembered always for sporting Kudus Muhammad for the national team, but the way and manner he stripped Asamoah Gyan of the captaincy and gave it to Dede Ayew was the beginning of our downfall. Okay, Nana Edway Efri, Kofi Edway Efri, Canada, and Abre Toronto. Good afternoon, sir. A typical Ghana situation and how we solve our problems. There's always a sacrificial lamb. But we should remember that sacking the coach is the least of our problems. Because we all knew he would be sacked. What next after sacking him? In my opinion, there should be a complete overhaul of the playing body. They should only maintain Kudus and change the rest of the players, period. My regards to the pundits, Dr. Adams, Amen, Scientific Herbal Hospital, and anyway, and so Abre Yang. Okay, I can't put me no ISM trauma there. Now, there were quite young and said, Chris, Okra, the way Brunia and San Chris Hilton. Our tournament. Okra, no man getting so more do call tournament. Na your best, your circle. If it's a unyadi of performance no form, wako fail it totally. And the first person is and one casa cry or resign. To what harm your circle? Bruni in time, yes, sir. What travel did not to manage. All right. What harm your circle? Chris Pa. Okay. Me okay, we and so later. Yes, yeah. So our doty. And soon small cultural be and camera man ke bomo de na ke ahwe eno so emu kakra
has fans na nkasa kuyina no ho
oh how to vote fans na kuyina no okay
Facebook ho so no or the gym team na o manage no team ni share revenge ya o makọ o machi saa mo ntimi na na o mboma nti se Ghana football ni nkoyia Oman in Kanam, woman and him has for supporters. Good jam no was kama.
It's a nice and good afternoon. Honestly, Newton Latte Marriage is a good analyst. You should keep it up. Greetings to my in-laws. They are watching your sweet program. Akwasi Kwajo. Sorry. Kwajo Asuakun Idi Ben. And anyway, and so Abba. We there am fair you cry. We in-laws with Tedia. Meant to be in Karen Kabi. All right. Ntiemfa and so NCA. Na in-laws no musa say DNT and I fro Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean. It be a fro Mountain Kilimanjaro. It be fro Afedatu. It be fro Idi China. Africa hakrade country be na so. Nigeria sa Nigeria na so ana nipa na dozo. Okay. All right. The host dia infan no so kan ho. Idi Nigeria.
Edum Haso and Koya Aseda House.
Idi Aseda House, yes. You know how to be far.
Idi wet is in
Idi Lancaster.
Idi. What is the Franco Nyasa any Pekwan?
The part of the Sepane. I feel quite a Namka Graya Baho. What's in the Nasiti? Do they ever say? Oh, well, when you say. All right. As you come, Mamfonsia, now, what's it here? I be an alcohol. Ah,
EDSimo.
EDSU. Okay, EDSU. ED. Adios. All right. Maminko Bonso, Maminko Tesikai, Tosu, and 9 any enum. 4,000 cities. Oh, Chabum, Amanipa Mino. Hello, na yeme wrap up. Bone.
Say yo, any nice ED passport. Or China can see you kwa.
ED passport, yes.
I can see I can see you. Young kwa 4,000 a chat on the farmer do form you know you one idea she share so that won't take it about the hand of our phone. Vodafone is empty and is about *256*2#. Send it, select the first option boutique dodo penny di echi na bow pin no why na we need the toss 9 and that 10,000 or 6,000 call aka 4,000 Sergio Laka Roma Kessben Cashport 2,000 a toss 9 number ni 0543 699 star 0543 699 star patch so number near check it na di one dance say Sergio Laka Roma Kessben Cashport 2,000 Ghana cedis alande ewo phone so yanko the last lucky winner star 256 star 2 hash select the first option no boutique ni gum na bo pini di achire Vodafone users MTN users 2,000 etwato e ko hemfa na number ban a 0247 474 star 0247 474 star so number ni ampacho check it na di one dance here say 2,000 Ghana cedis Sergio Laka Roma Kessben Cashport alande ewo phone so Sergio this is our final lucky winner and that 10,000 amount kwama ye che o Cashport no ono na didi etwa to no.
Okay, both of us pass also and a nipa a drianai Yamobia 200 cities, 200 cities, 200 cities. And so I know international you have finished me today. All right, Kojo Esuakon Assembly Sifia, Brana Befrem and Amiko can be Emfa and Mao. All right. Yeah, Baba wrap up. Now which is so educated kakra. Say the biggest country, Africa, Algeria. Yeah. Which and they are school kakra they be wrap up nafi and also kwa make him remember so the local stories no kakra be brain them Chris Hilton yan ntia say all kono players no or hage omo nafi ono mo dinkra na ebia ombesan ahia biom ntina and so no mo hwe TV no so mu na wa hage o so mu na wa hage no akase mbia kire na wa hage na and also no all right Black Stars mpelifo shasi din komo kra kakra assistant coaches mo e ba bua coach on ba appoint no shasi no mu din komo ahwese kwan no bi ewo mu a intimi fa din no ntudwa sisi a na e be affect clubs bi and so ewo memo ha we omo coaches no nyade a omo di omo ho agro kra all right and then Sakoba Rich Kifit and then your birthday Sakoba and then your birthday Rich Kifit Club executive members no back on and no onia grokra na ko bon shira papa ezi mpanifo no back on and so no na me ma ahoden ne kwatenten me mfa onia gro Rich Kifit Club 4 Garrison Kifit Club Rich obia say omawayiko happy birthday nyamemfa mfie bebre enka mfie na onye okese enso azie panipa na Sakoba I don't know azie for omo ya krantie abo abe no monye no omo we we so
omo you pork
azie omo ya krantie
omo na
o sa
so sa na mo apa idea
sa na krantie no omo we azie munye so omo ya krantie minima de ko Sakoba our boy pepper crantiti minimum is say oye zi pe ni okay Sakoba me na wi crantie papa all right
give me one life for
never okay wrap up did I did try to grab
no yes say Cote d'Ivoire omo qualify yes they still have the chance of qualifying once Ghana near 2 points per they need group E need group F Seba so be detailed 2 points or something. For example, Morocco to Michel Zambia now Cote d'Ivoire will stay in the competition. There are other dynamics, but that is a short one. May I show the general Ghana for Yenya Butreka. Now for no so moment to my dream to certain suggestions. In all these, I say selfless because selfishness is some of our major problems. People in position be brain nim. Near a young Kebeboa, Nancy no more the interest at to ahead of national interest.
Okay,
is the reason we are suffering.
birthday. If you born him na.
Oh, yes, such a
Okay.
My young Kubako Princess Diana, Sime, she's selling a Mwako. On also such a Mamia or that TVC, and then the birthday. Selina,
where mammy?
Where's
our all right. We there Selina Mwako.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you need him,
okay. So if you wait, a different problem there. You watch Selina Mwako. Happy birthday. Yeah.
I'm say Yakagana sem nani na so ekutwa me referee asem na maker. Yeah. Best referee.
Asimbi no abeka.
Best referee. Omomodin say ombehwe matches no. Na ombesua na ma bebre free mu. If say babo second round. You really we there. I'm say mpanifo ba fia nti bia no. You ba be start league no. And I you ma bebre ba you sua free mu a e bedru ho you be ka ho asem. So they say anything no emre ni on na said the Ghana for na munyina mo review matches no. Yenya bi e beka Joe because any personal interest no. Okay. Nti ama we Ghana ni a who is after na recover. Who say Ghana upon bibia afi pan da matime pay because eno na mathematics bi no. Na me resenka.
No calculation.
That's it. It will be a calculation. And an answer. So the mestre. Number weekend the referee chairman, the vice chairman. Ne papa yi o boase.
Okay.
Nti message referee
na.
Say ba kushia
Adventists don't take grass cutters. Oh, okay. Obi na dia brother na to na say Adventists okay. No one is here.
Yeah.
O man is here.
I'm na SD.
Sako ba wi gaga kati.
Oh, na se me na o han pe.
Na we dey say o mato.
Oni ne baba ko. Oni ne baba ko. Oh, papa dia chino. All right. Yemfa NCA. Yakubo yard made live commentary beba matches na bekoso and then 4 games and ebekoso and then nyame yaduma Namibia and Mali 5 p.m. South Africa and Tunisia 5 p.m. and afi Tanzania and so and DR Congo 8 p.m. Zambia and so Morocco about 8 p.m. Naro how come you be
dollars was some they but seriously the penalty against Ghana wasn't a penalty.
So dollar gbanu they did you know
the born inside
I'm saying penalty
dollar say penalty
sir okay
okay
okay kala we
me hwe
na penalty
or the about platform me catch and say among kasa penalty to me penalty
okay
penalty
dollar say penalty who say penalty
okay me wa be can catch and say on Ghana say
okay
Ghana say
catch na come here dollar explanation na come here also there no be come up
but the day ne yeso de ne nya ne say yeah de na cruise nyama ye no
say
and on say ni na stretch down
okay the referees na kasa
yeah
you are no
say me boss ntimi support
you be say ni mo share bio you dem must pa ya crowd